Today's July 15th and the year 2020. Welcome to the game. The Great America Experience is on once again. Also, just disclaimer, I'm the Wizard of Oz and this is not my show. but I'm going to get the machine working, and as people come on, I imagine we'll have several people here right away. Aaron, the tires cut off a little early. So I'm going to get the rest of the stuff set up and make sure everything's working. As people come on, let me know. And all right, throwing out the invites and all that. Throwing out. All right. All right, there we go. All right. I had some bad news today. Hey Zoom, how you doing? Now, before I say this, Rangers, there's nothing wrong with Ranger, but I had my old dog, the one my ex took. Yeah. Well, Diesel. He passed away this morning. Got ran over by a truck and wasn't able to recover. So he passed away this morning. So kind of sad. I mean, he was a kick-ass dog, and I still got to see him from time to time. I got visitation rates, but he didn't make it, so I'm kind of sad. Hey, Miriam, how you doing? Welcome in, Bruce Wayne. What's up, brother? Yeah, we got some work done today. We got a good amount of work done today, but not exactly what we wanted to. It was so hot and humid. It was ridiculous. And then it started raining, and it didn't make anything any better. Not until this evening. Then it cooled off pretty good. So, yeah. So, just another one of my kids, the way I look at it, you know. He was only like 3 years old. Yeah. Yeah, endless bones for the bonehead. Yeah, he was a good dog. He was a good friend. But Ranger's cool, and everything's good with Ranger. So, and Janice is here. Yeah. Hi, Janice. Yeah. But this is Janice. Hello, this is Janice. Here we go. This is Janice. This is Larry's dog, Janice. Yep. She's a douche-hound. Yo, you just a big old dog it down. There you go, girl. Yeah. Ranger's friend. Yep. Where's that Ranger dog? Ranger. You can come here. Come here, Ranger. He wore out. He's like, I'm done. He's like down over here. Come here. You big beast. Beastie puppy. He's getting bigger. He's still getting bigger. It's crazy how big he is. Peek of your body. What's up? Sexy Tina. How you doing? Welcome in. There you go. Hey Bubba.
Hey, what's
You
going
look
on, man?
you look like you're hot.
Uh, that being an understatement, yeah.
Uh-huh. Right. Good Lord. It finally cooled off this evening though. Finally.
Nice. Well,
Florida
yesterday,
Explorer.
huh?
I'm sorry, go.
Yesterday was pretty all right. The night before was a little bit cool.
Right.
Better, I convinced myself it was. Mhm. And yesterday when I was driving around, I noticed it didn't seem quite so hot. Today was a different damn story, though.
Oh really?
Yeah, I went by the tobacco store and there's a car wash that's got a thermometer sign said 98.
Wow.
I was like, yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, Canoe's is saying he's got a bunch of paperwork to do.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he's got this he's got to do all this paperwork for the attorneys around his probate um, on the land. So
oh okay, yeah.
Bruce says he went to the property for sale today and left his phone in a friend's car. He goes, oh, okay, you get it back tomorrow. There you go.
Jim, I hope you get that stuff straightened out, buddy. Man, that shit can be a headache.
Right, it's really hard to hear you, Bubba.
That's
Yeah,
because I'm super soft spoken.
right.
Hang on a minute, I'll put my earbud things in.
There you go. Yeah, I just kind of. I was like, what in the world?
How about now?
There you go. That's a little better.
I had a little cookout today.
Oh, cool. You found all the titles. Good deal.
I spilled out some hot dogs, uh, green onion.
Yeah. I'll be right back. I gotta get me some tea. I'll be right back. Ugh.
There we go. Now I can hear better. Welcome to the Bubba Show. Right, that's hot. Don't touch me. I'll kill you. So what you people in chat doing? You chatting? Hmm.
Get down, Janice. You were keeping them all busy, huh? Ugh. So, how's your job going there, Bubba?
Yeah, it ain't. I quit that shit.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, because it hurt. Fuck that shit.
It
Me and
hurt.
factories don't. Yeah, me and factories don't do well. That's all right. I got another nice lead
Oh, well.
with work that suits me better.
You had to drill out a lock on a filing cabinet? Oh, shit. Zoom says Yellowstone's having problems.
Yellowstone is always having problems.
Right. He says they're having earthquakes and stuff up there.
I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Uh, Yellowstone is right about to erupt in about 1,000 years. So if any of y'all still around and you witnessed that, I told you so. But I don't think it's gonna do anything. To be honest. Matter of fact, I think this planet will be here for quite some time.
Yeah. Yeah. I
So,
imagine it's going to be here for a long time to come.
until the sun
You know
burns
what?
out and kills everything.
Right. Well, it ain't going to happen anytime soon, I'll tell you. They say Death Valley could hit 130 degrees.
Not gonna happen anytime soon. Maybe next month. Who knows? But that but that's a long way away. That's like a month. Hey buddy, you got another cigarette there?
Huh?
You got another cigarette?
I guess. I'm gonna take some with me.
Uh
I can just message you.
huh. Loretta's got herself a pretty cool prospect going on. As you know, she's my ex and just like a roommate. And she found a guy and they're hitting it off and she's supposed to be going and spending some time with the dude and seeing if they click.
Oh, yeah.
Then she'll be out of this hot ass car.
Oh, bye, baby.
Oh, shit. Florida.
What
So
up?
that's a good thing. Hey, Florida,
What's going on, buddy?
How's the
good to
heat
see
down
you.
there?
Holy shit, man. My balls still ain't come unstuck from the side of my leg yet.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
It's hot, man.
I did. Oh, man. It was so hot. I hit the shower twice today, just trying to get out of it, just trying to cool down. Uh,
Hey, should I move this up a little bit higher? Because I can.
yeah, just a little bit.
Alright, hang on.
We're barely getting an eyebrow in there.
Yeah, I know, this is weird. I built my wrist thing right here.
Oh, okay. Good deal. Oh, it's so humid. I checked the temperature. It said like it was 92, 93, but it said feels like 103.
Huh.
Humidity was like at 90%.
Yeah, that's exactly how it do here.
I was like,
Yes,
good.
sir.
That ain't no
Good
fun.
God. People don't walk to the mailbox here. You just swim through the air. It's so fucking moist.
Right. Don't have to fly. You can swim.
Right.
I need
You
to
step.
put
I'm
it on
serious.
chat.
You step out. You step out to your house. It's just air conditioning. You're completely dry. You're comfortable. Walk out your house 5 seconds. You're just covered in sweat here.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, we're not running AC here, so we don't run AC. We
Personally,
got
I
fan.
like AC.
I don't have
I
AC
like
here.
I like that it dries the air too.
Yeah, that's pretty much the only reason I would run one is to humidify it. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't gonna
Yeah.
get. I mean, even a window air conditioner in that kind of situation ain't gonna do much for cooling anything down.
Right.
Dude,
But
it'll
it will
cool
get
from
Yeah.
the
here down.
but it will
You'd have
take
to
Here
the
like
up, it's hot as shit.
you'd have to like isolate a room for that to be effective.
Yeah,
right.
and it still don't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, not in a
Well,
trailer.
it does take the humidity out of the air,
Yeah,
so
from
that's
here
about
down it'll be cool. From here up, it's hot.
right. Right.
Crazy.
How you doing, Bruce?
Oh man, I'm pretty pumped.
Hey,
Yeah.
check this out, man. This is an
Is-
old picture from '94. That dark-haired girl. That's the one I met today.
Oh
Nice.
yeah. Yeah. She looks like she'll
She
put
look
you in your place.
Oh,
yeah,
she's
she looks
doing
mad
good,
as
man.
fuck in that pic.
She's doing good. You know, she's not a fuck up like everybody else down
So how's the land look, Bruce?
Yeah, well, it was kind of disappointing because it was on a steep mountainside. I mean, a lot steeper than if you've seen Aaron de Tires. But I found this one spot out of 7 acres that's flat enough to put a tiny house on. And the good part is it's close to the dirt road. But it was just thrilling to be out there in the woods and climbing up a steep mountainside, man. I hiked up maybe 1,000 feet looking for a flat spot of land. And then I came back down to the road and the same properties on the other side of the road. And I looked down and my buddy was there. He's like, take a look at that spot. And I went down just 50 feet. And there's a spot about 30 feet by 30 feet that's level. And then it
Yeah.
goes, yeah. And then it goes almost straight down to the fucking creek below. So it's just kind of like
Oh shit.
ridiculous. But it's in the national forest, man, and it's way off grid. It's like dead end of this dirt road. There's only two people on the road beside me, and they're both a quarter mile away. And it would just be awesome if I could get it. 25 grand for 7 acres. There's no competition. Nobody else wants it.
there. Damn.
But here's the other cool thing. It's surrounded by gold claims. There's fucking gold on it, man. If I just get the mineral rights to it, oh shit. And it's got a spring and it's got a creek. They're panning gold in the creek down below. And
Oh shit.
oh
Sounds
yeah.
nice, man.
It's the Rocky Mountains, man. No shit. It's the Rocky Mountains. And
Sounds nice.
it's like an hour drive outside of town. The nearest town to there has like 50 people. That's the size of the town. 50.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Just don't fuck up in town. Okay.
Yeah.
That
There's
sucks.
nothing to fuck up. There's no store. There's no bar. There's no gas station.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because
You
when
just
you're
don't
the only
stop.
one in town,
Yeah, just don't stop.
Just don't
there ain't
stop.
nobody
Yeah,
else to
right.
look at but you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Just
easy to
drive
get in trouble
through.
there.
Yeah. Just drive through town and wave and smile. Right.
Awesome. Yeah, hold on a second. Got it.
I
All
like
right. Well,
where
I'm
I
gonna
live.
make like a baby, and head out.
Just the wall and
That's two fingers. Don't know if y'all can see that. Deuces.
All right. Good luck, Bubba.
Hey, I'll holler at you, Froggy.
no.
I'm on Facebook now, so which is pretty cool.
Florida.
Yeah.
Did you hear the news tonight? Apparently, Facebook, the entire fucking system has been hacked and all accounts are compromised.
Well, I didn't use my last name, and there's no picture of me and no personal information. So
I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
I don't do Facebook at all.
me
I mean,
neither. But
yeah,
I was tired of not hollering at
All
nobody.
right.
but I've been away from the computer for hours. I just got home like an hour ago.
I'm fixing to get high. I just got to drag all my shit over here.
So you didn't just meet that girl; you had her photograph from way back when, huh?
Oh yeah, no, I dated her in '92 and then in '94.
But you haven't seen her in a long time
Since '94, yep. It was
till
a
today.
trip. Yeah, she came over and we smoked.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, it was cool. It just tripped me out, man.
She looks pretty. Long curly hair. Still,
Yeah,
she
yeah,
didn't go all. She didn't go chop it all off and dye it green and
no,
purple and orange.
no, no.
You
She
never
looks
know,
normal, man.
right?
She's responsible.
There you
You know,
go.
I told her, proud of her. You know, because everybody else, they're fuck ups, man.
There you go, man.
I mean, they are.
Yeah, I know.
But you know, it was fun, man, hanging out with her. I ain't seen her in so long. That was the day I got out of prison too, man. That picture.
Wow.
Yeah, the day I got out, man. I only did like 22 months on a 10-year sentence. 22 months. You know?
Well, that's a silver lining, I guess.
Yeah. Well, but then I violated my parole in '98. I did from '98 to 2004. And I got caught with weed in prison, so I did a little bit longer. I'm done with all that shit, though. Done.
Yeah, they're still keeping tabs on me, but I can move anywhere I want to now
Yeah.
within the Tri County area. Bastards. Fuck 'em.
I don't have any problems anymore, man.
Oh,
Stay to
what?
myself.
No
Yeah.
problems? How the hell
No.
did you do that?
Well, sometimes, I mean, you know, but I can beat someone's ass. That's no problem.
Yeah,
So I can
I know.
handle that.
This
And
guy was
then,
asking me a little while ago in the chat room. I told him I'm going to buy some land and build a log cabin. He's like, "Can I come visit?" And I'm like, "Hell no, hell no,
she's seen
nobody."
my mom in Walmart. She remembered my mom.
Oh,
Like
wow.
I'm
Like,
doing, I'm doing the
Yeah.
lone wolf thing, man. If I get my own land and build my own place, it's just going to be the lone bat. Not even Robin or Catwoman is invited.
Putting non-COVID.
I mean, if I
She
go
works
off
in a
grid, man, I'm going off grid.
she works in a medical office doing something. She says the numbers for COVID ain't there.
Yeah, well, the governor of our state just made it mandatory masks in any kind of building where people gather today for the very first time. Yeah,
I'll wear it on my chin, but that's it. You know, I can put it on my chin, but that's it. I ain't wearing one.
I got a bandana. I'm not
Somebody
wearing
find me
them.
with that.
I got a bandana I put up and slide it down from my forehead.
here's
But
the weird thing: the governor said masks are mandatory in all buildings where people gather. but he didn't put any kind of penalty on it. People were like, well, isn't it our, they asked him in the press conference, well, isn't it our constitutional right to refuse to wear a mask? And he's like, yeah, it kind of is your constitutional right to get sick if you want, but it's not your constitutional right to make other people sick. But there's no fine, there's no threat of jail.
Yes, it is.
Well, he
It
didn't
sure
say
is.
that.
You're right.
No, maybe not in
Yeah,
Montana.
right.
Right. And I know there's not one in Missouri. There's just a strong advisory kind of thing.
Until they can measure it coming out of my mouth, they can keep your mouth shut.
Yeah. Well, people still ain't wearing masks around here.
Nobody's wearing masks around here except certain stores.
I wear one during
medical.
sex to cover up my whole face.
Yeah. I want to get one of those things like remember Tim egg pop?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had that Union Jack thing that covered his head. I'd like to get an American flag thing like that. And
I really want a bat mask. It just goes from the
Shit, you might
eyes
as well
up.
get you a baklava and go rob a
there you
bank.
go.
I'll be like, well, I'm wearing a mask. You know, it's a bat mask. You know, all they can see
Drive
is
to
my
the next
nose.
state.
Yeah, you know, you
Withdraw
remember that
all the
one?
money
I
out.
want that mask. You know what I
Drive home.
would wear? There is a mask I would wear. You know that mask that Canute showed on the big picture the other night? Is the
No, I missed
alien
it.
thing stuck in somebody's head?
Oh, the face hugger from the Alien movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
that would
That would
be the
freak.
shit.
No, dude, that would women would run screaming and shit. You can't wear
I
that.
know, right? I would. That would be the shit, though. Man. That's the mask I would wear. I would wear that motherfucker too. I mean, like, okay, you crazy bastards, watch. I would too.
Oh no.
I just ain't got $75 to throw at that stupid mask thing.
They call that the face hugger.
Yeah, face hugger. Yeah,
That's what they nicknamed that alien from, the Alien movie with Sigourney Weaver. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
they call
yeah,
it
yeah,
the face
yeah.
hugger.
Yeah.
I would wear that, but I got $75 to throw at it.
It's pretty wild. Can you imagine what Halloween's going to be like this year? The masks people are going to be
It's
wearing.
going to be a literal
Yeah.
hell
I
on
wear
earth.
my mask like a Speedo.
I want some tidy whitey, stick my nose right through the crotch,
Well, you have little kids walking the streets in scrubs with the face mask on, and they got needles in their hands. We're here to give you a shot.
It's going to be wild.
I want for somebody to dress up like a coronavirus.
That's a good idea.
I bet there'll
Good
be
idea,
some,
man.
I bet there'll be some Fauci masks. Old Dr. Burks with the fucking scarves. All the little girls will be dressed up like her with the scarves around their neck, over their faces.
Right.
A real horror.
Yeah, I'd be freaking out some little kids with the fucking alien head hugger thing. I walk through the store screaming, help me, help me.
You'd be the only one left in the store. Be like self-service.
Right, I'll have some Nest SWAT team coming after my ass.
No, just grab everything you want and don't pay. Just head out the door like the fucking rioters do.
Right, it's a protest. Leave me alone. I'm protesting the capitalist system.
Can you guys see this in here?
I see
Yeah.
a
Those
Second glass.
with the
Yeah,
yellow
there's
spot.
oil in there.
Oh yeah, yep, that's
A little bit of oil. Oh, you seen it?
yeah.
Cool.
Battery, no candy for you. Ah, we have all these little kids get together and dress them up like Chinese.
Oh no, no.
I
Get
guess
arrested for a hate crime.
all they can say is Corona, Corona.
But now think about the dark side of Halloween. What if there's a bunch of people dressed up like Antifa, just all black, black face mask, nothing but eyes, trick or treat, get somebody to open the door and then they just rush in and fucking rob them and shit. How are you gonna know?
I get some Antifa looking
Yeah.
punks on my porch. See, I dress up as the Grim Reaper.
All right.
For Halloween, I got a Grim Reaper costume. So, yeah, they don't fuck with me.
No, but I mean, just think about everybody else. You know,
Well, I'm going to make a scythe. I'm going to make a big old scythe.
yeah. Clan costume. Come on, Mario. That's not good.
Oh, yeah. Well, Florida, you should call it out. Selfish bastard, you. Fire in the Tiny put some of that catnip you sent her in a pipe. I was laughing.
I know. I saw it. I saw it the next day.
She was all high on catnip.
She goes, "Oh, this ain't bad." She takes another toke. She goes, "Wow, this is great."
Yeah. She goes, "You get a package looks like this in the mail. You know you're gonna smoke it. You know you're gonna try it."
I didn't know. I didn't even know she got it. I've been waiting like 3 weeks for her to get it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If I'd have known
Fair.
she got it that day, I would have maybe stayed up. But I was so tired, I had to crash that night.
Hang on.
Don Bear in the house.
Let me-
Oh, you bet.
Wait. There's Don Bear.
Yeah, Don Bear. Yeah, Bear's in the house. Yeah,
Don Bear.
back online. Loving life. He's out in Wyoming somewhere doing something he can't do or something like that. Fence posts he can't put in the ground or some shit. Can't destroy the grass. He's got a crazy.
Yes, the wizard, man. This place, this piece of land for sale. It's on the side of a fucking mountain, man. I mean, a huge mountain in the national forest. It's surrounded by national forest, but it's like this section that's private property in the middle of the national forest.
Right?
So, like, you know, hey, Jimmy Bean. So I can.
Ideal.
Hello, gentlemen. I'm sorry to.
It's like public land. You
We're
can
in
do
the
anything you
party.
want on it.
Yeah, Bruce was telling us about his land.
Well, this is a section of private property in the middle of the national forest.
Right.
Yeah, that's
They do
ideal,
that.
man.
Right.
Nobody can
And,
build around you.
Man.
And the thing is that it's
You could probably
surrounded.
hunt all through there.
That's the thing, right? I can go off grid. I can hunt
Yep.
deer. And,
All through there. Yep. you can
and
hunt.
the thing is, man, I went out there. I had a topo map, but I couldn't really read it. But I was hoping for a place of flat land, but no, it's steep. It's like this.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Except for the dirt road that cuts through the middle is level, but then it goes down the other side of the dirt road too. But so I climbed 1,000 feet probably, man. I busted my ass climbing this fucking mountain today. I kept going over, another hump, and I'd be like, "Is that spot level? Let me just get a little bit higher up." No, it ain't level. And then I'd go a little bit higher, and I was like, "Oh shit." So I come back down to the road and I look below the road, and just 50 feet below the road, there's this little spot that's almost level. It's kind of like this, maybe 10%. And it's only 30 feet by 30 feet. But I'm like, man, if I cut down these trees and move some dirt, level it out, I could put a little shack right there.
Yeah, get you a nice 12 by 24 and a
But the
big
only
porch.
here's the thing, though, man, you got to buy the whole fucking 7 acres of this steep mountainside.
So it's like a lot of mountain.
It's like nobody else wants it. It's been
That's
on
why.
the fucking market. Yeah. So I'm like, I need advice. I'm like, my friend who took me out there today, he's like, you need to bargain, man. You need to bid so low on that land. It's almost like an insult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there a
Because
well on it?
nobody else is going to want to, because like there's $1 million fucking ranch just half a mile up the road, that's on flat land. So, I mean, it's really prime real estate area because there's gold mines. There's like 8 fucking gold claims all surrounding my property. So there's gold on the fucking property.
Well, see, that was what I was going to say. If you got 7 acres and you got 30 by 30 square to put a building on, start digging into that mountain.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna. Well,
Yeah, you start build your house in the mountain.
the only thing is, oh, I know, man. I know. I could set a 40-foot steel shipping container on it for a house.
There
I
you
want.
go.
Does it have a well?
No, but it's got a freshwater spring.
Oh yeah. Okay. Right.
Below where the house is going to be, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a freshwater spring right there, just like the tires has. I'd be just like the tires except steeper.
It's steeper.
But
Just don't
Look
shit
into
upstream.
ram pumps. If it's a flowing creek.
Yeah.
oh, but
And
the
don't
creek
shit
sea
upstream.
is like another mile downhill from where.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ooh. That wouldn't work then. I was gonna say look up ram.
Well, I got the spring. That's all I need. It's just a trickle, but just a little drop a minute is enough to fill a bucket after a few hours.
Eh,
It's a dream, but it's $27,000 for 7 acres, which is really nice when you think about it per acre, right?
7 acres for 25 grand.
27 grand. Yeah.
That's still a lot, though, man.
Yeah, that's 3 or 4 grand an acre.
I do like your buddy said, offer them just obscenely
Yeah.
low.
Yeah. I'm going to be like 10. I'll give you 10 grand or something.
And then
even
go up
lower.
a couple grand if they don't take it.
Right.
I'd say 7 grand. I'll give you a grand an acre for that.
So you could tell, like, where I had to climb up the mountain to get off the road, there was only like 2 footsteps, and you could see where somebody couldn't climb up the fucking mountain, turned around, and went back down to the road. I'm probably the only one that's climbed up there in 20 fucking years.
They said, fuck
Yeah.
that shit.
Right.
Right? That's what they said.
Yeah. They took 2 steps.
That's what I'm saying.
Fuck this shit.
Yeah, dude. I'd be like, I'd have to give
And
me a.
here's the thing, also, and I know very little about this, is it's not a mortgaged, it's seller to buyer contract
Okay.
through a third party. They hold the title to the land until it's paid, kind of thing.
Right.
So it's not like I'm set paying huge amounts of interest. It's just like if I can pay it off in 3 or 4 years, it's like no interest. I just pay flat out. Like if I had 27 grand right now, I could just plop it down in the land.
Right.
Like I said,
But Bruce, let me ask you one question. Do you have children?
Nope, never have, never will.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Because every property of mine I put in my children's name, and I put me as a custodial until they reach a certain age, like 23 years old, 24 years old, or would have reached 23, 24. Okay, so that option's out of the question. So what you need is the Supreme Court to put a seal on your paper. Yeah, that right there, that's the Supreme Court. That I
Well,
mean that.
first I gotta find out if the sale includes mineral rights. If they're like, no, you just own the topsoil, I'm gonna be like, fuck you. I'm not buying a piece of land in gold country without mineral rights,
They should say
right?
that on the deed.
And water rights.
Right, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Mm.
They
But
should say that on the
but
deed,
if
right?
you build your house in the land instead of on the land, you can change the whole game. It changes. You get you a backhoe, you dig it out, and you put your house in the land. Then you don't. How do you say it? You don't fall under the civil law anymore. You fall under a different type of law.
Because there's no foundation.
Jimmy Bean, look at your screen right now. This
I'm
is
looking, bro.
this is how steep the land is on the side of the mountain. All seven
Right,
acres, except for one tiny 30-foot square spot. It's like
and
this,
it
dude.
and
You
it's kind
can't get
of
no fucking
it's
bulldozer.
kind of
I'll be
Man,
no, dude.
uh,
45-degree angle. I could barely climb it. It was so fucking tough. I mean, I
well,
almost fell over back
uh,
several
just
times
cut all
trying.
the legs off half of your table.
all of Honduras was like that. I'm kind of used to that, but yeah, running through the mountains and shit. Yeah, all right, but um, it's inevitable, man, and it's a beautiful price. But
Oh,
you
and it's
you
all
have to
thick.
consider
It's all
you
thick
have to
fucking
consider
woods.
Hey,
yeah
birds,
that you're gonna have to
after you
drop
live
a lot
there
of
for one year,
trees. You're gonna have to
one of
make
your
a
legs is going to
road.
be like
Yeah,
this. The other one's going to be like that.
Well,
One
wait a
like
minute.
that.
yeah.
Now, Bruce,
Yeah.
now you say there's a bunch of trees on it, right?
Oh, it's thick, huge hemlock, balsam firs. It's just
Oh,
God's country, man. It's
You
I
it's
take
don't
the
know if
it
Rocky
cows are
oh,
going to
Mountain.
be stuck out there.
like this.
It's
Here's
the
really?
Rocky Mountain,
Hemlock,
right?
here's another option for you.
dude.
Hold on a second, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Then another option for you then. That 30 by 30, you get that nice and leveled off. You cut the trees that are downhill at that same level and build your house out on those damn trees.
You don't understand, man. That would require, it's,
Yeah,
this
you'd have to
would
hoist that
require a
thing up.
huge amount of bulldozing.
Yeah.
No, no, you cut the trees off and use them to
Oh,
secure
and
your
then let it
deck.
grow up
Oh,
there.
oh,
Oh
oh,
yeah.
okay.
Okay.
What he's
Right.
saying,
Right.
listen to what he's saying. He's saying cut the trees at the same level like that.
And then you
10 foot, 8 foot, 7 foot, 5 foot, and you put your frame on the tree. Whoa,
Right.
dude, you're
Right.
And then
like
let
the
it
next
grow.
level.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, you're talking
Yeah.
about a tree
Do
house,
that.
man. Dude,
yeah, and but
No.
still, you ain't gonna have a driveway that you can get up.
No, it's only 50 feet down from the road. I can get a bulldozer to make me a driveway up to the road. It's just 50 feet down
Oh,
from the
okay.
road.
right?
Shoot, that'd be ideal, man.
It
You need
is.
a two-rut road.
And
Yeah.
nobody else is going to want it because, these people are building fucking $500,000 fucking huge ranch houses.
Yeah.
But they're a quarter mile away on either side. And so nobody wants this land. It's been there for
Right.
years.
Probably can't do nothing on it. Is why.
Right. They can't build on
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
because they want a
Perfect, though.
fucking $1 million ranch house.
Right.
With that
But if you're
park
building,
surrounding you, that's perfect.
if you're just building a tree house, kind of, that'd be the shit right there, dude.
No, a little log cabin.
That's what you're talking about, tree house.
I'm gonna, I'm gonna drop those trees and build a log cabin with the trees.
Good seeing you, Don Bear.
And it's off grid. The nearest power is 2.5 miles downhill.
Don Bear. Oh, he's losing.
Holy shit.
He says just in case he loses, he's saying good night now. Just in case. God bless you, Don.
Check it out, man. the nearest power is 2.5 miles downhill. There's no power, there's no sewer, there's no water, there's no gas line. It's off grid.
Is it a southern facing
It's
property?
It's gonna be
west
rough.
facing,
West facing.
which is perfect here. Yep.
Man, it's
You
gonna
know
be rough.
what? It sure is. Wow, where you're at, that's perfect. Oh man.
Well, then you got solar panels
Um,
and you got wind. I guarantee you got wind
yep.
coming.
So yeah,
I'll show you guys photos.
up on the mountain.
I took photos today on my cell phone. I took a couple of videos.
It's gonna be hard to see
That's
on a
gonna
cell
be
phone picture though, what you're looking at.
yeah, but that's gonna be awesome, man. I don't care how
Yeah.
small the video is.
Yeah.
It's gonna be beautiful.
And I've
Well,
got a buddy.
surrounded by
Man.
that.
Here's the
Oh,
thing,
that's
Jimmy Beam.
ideal.
I'm living on disability. I'm a disabled vet, but
Right.
I got I got 2 or 3 grand saved up for down payment. But I've got a buddy that I went to boot camp with in the Navy. We were high school buddies and shit. And me and him stay in touch, and I've told him what I want to do, and he's like, dude, if you find a piece of land that you want out there, I'll help you buy it. Just promise me I can come visit and shit. And I'd be like, what?
Nice.
You'll buy it?
Nice. Hell
Or
yeah.
you'll help me buy it? He's like, well, we got all kinds of options. I could either buy it myself and deed it over to you, or there's all kinds of things we can do. This
Nice,
guy,
bro.
man, he gets wasted some night and he calls me up and he goes, dude, they're paying me too much. I've got so much money, I don't know what to do with it. You want some? Yeah, that's how rich
Yeah,
he is.
my family left me an inheritance, right? And what do you call it? Inheritance, herencia, inheritance, and that's what I'm living off right now. But I'll tell you the truth, dude, it's all gone.
I
It's all
never
gone.
got any inheritance.
The mother of my children, she doesn't even have any interest whatsoever to leave an inheritance for our own kid.
Canoe says he's got a 1998 Century with an electronic dash. He needs the mileage from the odometer, but it won't come up unless the engine starts. Is it not running? Oh, check you out with the Firebird.
He said, for fuck's sake.
Right.
Oh my.
That's a satellite. Yeah.
72 Roadrunner.
Roadrunner?
72 Roadrunner. Yep.
No shit.
Oh damn.
This is a Nova I had.
That's a sexy car, man.
Wait, show the
It
Nova.
was 74. I put that
I
motor
didn't
in.
see the Nova. Show the Nova.
Yeah. That hauls the chicks no matter where you are.
74.
Yeah, it looked pretty rough.
That looks like my old Nova. I had a 72.
I had a 74 Nova hatchback.
I bought this 76 Charger, took the motor out of it, painted it, put it in this Roadrunner, and traded it for this Firebird. And this was the fastest car I ever
Man, how
drove in my
many
life.
fucking
right
cars
Yeah.
you guys need?
Nice. Firebird actually a pretty respectable car. I had 3
there. That fucker was
Trans-Am.
so fast.
Hell yeah, dude.
I test
329
drove it
in
and I
that
said,
baby.
hell yeah.
Damn, my first car was a 69.5 back Mustang, 4-speed. We had a 351 Cleveland, and I've had 4 Mustangs, 3 Trans-Ams. I mean, I just come on. My very first learning car that we had on the ranch was a '78 Gran Torino, the unibody. Yeah, with a 302 in it, and that bitch would run on them streets like, I mean,
I'll tell you what.
See that wood right there? The wood hoist
Yeah.
thing I made? They were building a log home on the side of the interstate here. And me and my buddy pulled up to it. We loaded up some logs. And I came home and built that wood.
Oh, so you can pull the engine?
Stole them.
I tell you what, my first car was a '65 El Camino,
Oh,
That Chevy I had.
283, 2-speed power.
I
Okay.
was that close to buying an El Camino, man. And beautiful.
My second car was a '69 Pontiac Catalina. Was a cop car before I got it, with the big
Come
400
on,
Pontiac.
Catalina. You gotta be kidding me, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
now you're making me jealous.
There's a Cypress ceiling I did.
Oh,
Oh,
check it.
imagine a
Cypress.
That's cool.
imagine a sunroof in that El Camino, the El Camino or the Catalina.
I wanted to do the Cali conversion on it to where it just hard top. Just take the whole top off. Just leaves the windshield.
Oh, oh, hell yeah,
There was a
dude, that's
surfer
a good
special.
idea.
It was a surfer special aftermarket thing to where you could take the whole top off and put it in the back.
Oh,
I'd always wanted to do that to one, but I never got the chance to do it.
yeah,
Check
I did it to a T-Bird, a '78 T-Bird, a 351 Windsor in that one.
78.
You,
That's a big old car. That's a
yeah,
big
nice. Oh, it's like
long ass.
a
I think it's got
yacht,
the longest nose on it of any modern vehicle.
dude. You're like,
This is my place right here.
man. I mean,
Because the Cougars were the bomb, though. They were the modified, the Mercury version of the Thunderbirds.
Look at the size of this tree.
okay, Buffalo, your car Barracuda fastback. That was my
That's a
first
tree right
car.
there.
It was a competition for the Barracuda. It was a 69 and a half fastback Mustang with a 351 Cleveland. Yeah, and both of them almost look just alike.
I had a '69 Mach 1. I had a '69 Mach 1.
Oh, oh, nice. Damn
And
it.
I had a '68 Firebird.
Uh,
The house was built.
Had the
you
big.
know how many chicks that grab me by the ears and pull me to the back seat in my cars? Oh my god.
Look at this redneck.
Yeah, redneck. Yeah.
Check you out. I tell you what, my best hot rod I ever built was a 1967 Cougar. It was a 67 and a half Cougar. It was the sport model that came out 67 and a half. And it had the 351 Windsor. I put a C6 tranny out of a Lincoln Continental, and then I put a 10-inch hard case rear end out of a 1950.
You're fucking kidding me, man. Oh my god.
We had to put help relief springs on that thing. My draft shaft was a total of about 14 inches long.
Right. Good god, man.
I could bunny hop that car.
Hell yeah. I can just make that back whip. Oh,
These dudes
damn
party.
it.
Here's
Oh.
some partiers.
See, my dad, his favorite was a 442,
Yeah.
Oldsmobile 442 convertible, but that bitch would haul ass, man.
There's
Um,
the
You
Bruce
guys
Wayne
see
map.
this map where it says prospects, mine shafts.
Oh, that's Z71.
Where's your spot?
Your
Where's
Camaro.
That's the property I want to buy.
Where's your spot at?
Oh, damn! How life changes, boys. How
I know.
life changes.
I mean, this
Oh, I
piece
have a lot
of land, this piece of land is surrounded by gold mines, gold claims, active gold claims, dude.
Okay.
They're not
Where
pulling
was
a
your
lot.
spot in relationship to all that?
It's
I don't
30,
like those 65.
30 miles from here. And
On the map. Where's your spot? Put the map back up and point your finger at the
I don't
spot.
want to be all that specific. You know, somebody might come and cancel me.
Okay, no. Don't show exactly where it's at.
Yeah.
Look, I got land here that has gold on it, and I'll show you guys right now. What I do I send the gold and in a package, right? I send it to APMEX, American Precious Metal Exchange.
Are you
And
sure it's
what they
gold?
do,
It might not be
yeah,
gold. You need to send it to me
no,
first, and I'll tell you if it's really gold.
no, believe me, I know it's gold.
That was a joke,
It's,
Jimmy Dean.
We got to taste it.
okay,
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah,
send
and
it
yeah.
to me
We need
first.
what they do, they send me, I'll send them like an ounce, and they send me uh, three 1/4 ounce medallions of gold. And
Yeah,
they what they do is they cover doing the exchange with
You just hippie rolling a doobie.
with a little bit of gold. That's what they do.
but they're not sending you back your own gold. They're just sending you the equivalent.
They're sending me the equivalent.
That's interesting.
Yeah, they know better, dude. I
Well,
know where the progress is, and
this
they
is
know.
gold country. See, here you can go into any pawn shop with gold dust in a jar or little nuggets, and they'll buy it straight out of the pawn shop, and they'll pay going price. You know,
Wait.
yeah, they'll
Right.
pay.
That's my
Okay.
cousin. He's rich as shit.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hold on.
Well, that's definitely something, you're going to have to dig to build your house, right? So you
Uh,
just you
just
keep making it, and
oh yeah,
bigger.
but not if
The
you don't
dude in
have
the red
mineral
cut my
rights.
forehead with a machete.
Right. You got to have mineral rights, yeah.
It doesn't say I've got the paperwork, and it doesn't go into it. It
Did
just
you raid your mama's picture box again?
Now these are all mine.
Oh, yeah.
This dude in the red shirt cut my head open with a machete one night.
what the fuck?
Yeah,
Why?
drinking right here. Yeah, I split it right there. I said, man, I think you cut me. And I moved my hand and it just poured down.
So
Oh,
he wasn't trying to kill you. He was just kind of letting you know.
He was swinging it in the
Yeah, he
in the
was
living room. Yeah,
fucking up.
yeah, and it just barely caught me. Swing.
Yeah.
Man, he felt bad about it too. Man, he was because he was drinking. He was crying and shit.
oh,
Trying to
shit.
cut his hand. He's trying to cut his hand and shit. It was crazy back in the day, man.
Oh,
Oh, I
well.
know, man. I've had people play around with samurai swords over my head.
That guy right there died in '94. He was an idiot, man.
But I got to get the fuck out of town, Wizard. I got to get to the woods. It's getting crazy.
Right. Sooner the better, bro.
Yeah.
I just got a message from Lady Liberty tonight. She had another vision or got another message, if you know what I mean. And she says we got 7 weeks to prepare. After that, you won't find what you're going to look for. 7 weeks to stock up and prepare.
That's one of my girlfriends.
So I'm planning on talking to the realtor involved with this land, and I'm going to ask him if I can go camp in a tent there for a week so I can survey the entire property because it's going to take time for me to decide if I really want it or not.
Right.
Yeah, that's going to be a trip alone in the fucking wilderness in a tent for a week and hoping my buddy comes back to get me.
Oh, shit.
Right?
Well, do you have cell phone signal there?
No, dude, this is the fucking mountains.
Yeah, but you don't have cell phone or internet access?
Only if I climb 1,000 feet up from that spot to the top of my property, or what will be my property. Then I get 4 bars. But down where this spot is, I'm going to build 0 bars.
Oh, man.
No power. There ain't no fucking cable. There's no power, no gas, no sewer. Yeah, it's off grid. And that's the way I want it, Wizard. I mean, when I say off grid, I want to be off grid completely. No telephone line, no power line, no sewer line.
Well, there's something to be said for communication capabilities.
I can make smoke signals. I'm an engine.
You see, ain't nobody there to see them. They ain't gonna do no damn good.
All right,
I can, I
look. If you're gonna be out in the camp, the number one thing is take you some Ziploc bags with some food and stuff. Okay, whatever you're gonna take, right? Okay, now you need to know what kind of leaves, what kind of roots, where to get your water, how to filter the water. You're gonna need at least a 3 foot rebar, and you sharpen one end and you paint that sucker. You paint it. You rub it down with either sandpaper or a metal brush, right? And then you paint it.
Jimmy, you know I'm a prepper and an outdoorsman, a woodsman from way back. I got
Yeah,
all
no
yeah.
matter no matter where you go, always take a nice stick with you, nice and thick, like oak kind of stick, like the
Dude,
heart of oak.
I got a cold steel spearhead. You just it's got a
There
socket
you
on
go.
one
Okay,
end.
but don't sport. Okay, listen, you got to be humble. Do not
Yeah,
sport your best stuff. Never sport your best stuff. Always present like you're humble. Okay,
right.
that's the trick. That's the trick. And look, just a rebar, just a rebar, 3/8 inch rebar, about 3 foot long, about a meter, and you're good to go, bro. I'm
Just
telling you, not even a bear will mess with you.
now
You
you
know,
know I'm talking about grizzly bear country.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's the Rocky Mountains. So they
telling you,
got cougar. So I ain't gonna mess around, man.
Well, you're gonna have to also worry about mountain lions.
Mountain lion and grizzly. Yep. We were
Yep.
looking out for them today. And rattlesnake. There's
Check
now
you out.
if you got access to a good bow with like 200 arrows or something like that, man, I love. Oh my
I
God,
plan to make one. I plan to make one. I used to make bows when I was a young kid.
okay,
Yeah.
I tried out some carbon fiber arrows, dude. They're like 50 caliber arrows. I mean, and them bad boys hit so hard, it's insane. I
Well,
Florida, come
I
on,
haven't seen
man,
pictures.
that's
that's
so
what I
good.
that's what I told my buddy. I'm like, if I go camping here and you drop me off for a week and I got no vehicle to escape,
72 hours, Bruce. Just 3 days. 3 days. Start out
Yeah,
with.
yeah,
okay.
4 days maybe, or
You just walk around, see what's out there, and how things are, and
yeah. Because I only had an hour. I only had an hour today. In an hour, I climbed up 1,000 feet in altitude from the road,
nice.
and then back down. And I kept looking for a level spot, and it just never leveled out. And I'm climbing up this 2,000, actually 3,000. I think the mountain is. It's way high. It's so steep all the way up. And then I found this one spot right below the road, and I'm like, yeah, there's one level spot. That's all I need.
Right.
Oh, you can plant, man. You can them roots will grow all over them rocks.
Well, what I would be concerned about is what's it like in the wintertime and what is your spring thaw like?
Oh, I already know. I could tell you right now.
Is there used to be something on that semi level spot before?
No,
This is my house here.
no, because there's thick trees, huge fucking balsam fir and hemlocks, 50,
Yeah.
75 feet
So if
tall.
you have a 30 by 30 flat spot,
There's hemlock. That's all you need. You need to know that there's hemlock there, and you're done,
Yeah,
dude. You're
yeah,
good to go.
it's almost it. Yeah,
well, I was just saying, if there's a 30 by 30 semi square spot, that means probably somebody squared that off and at
no,
one time. And
no, it's natural. I could tell.
oh,
I've
okay,
been down there and
okay,
I checked it
okay.
all out.
I was just thinking maybe there was a place there at one time and it got pushed off with a avalanche and shit.
Well, if it's natural, that means that you're on top of a great big boulder, a great
No,
big rock.
no, see, yeah, that's the thing is there are boulders way up, straight above me. But I'm just gonna trust God. If there's an earthquake and the boulders come down, so be it. What the hell are you gonna
Well,
do?
That's why you dig into the side of the mountain and just
Yeah, I know, right?
place inside the mountain.
You put all the bedrooms like right next to the foundation, the rocks where you're at. That way, if a big boulder comes down, it'll crash the other side of the house, not you.
It'll hit the road and bounce off the road and bounce over me. Famous last words.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting ready to say. Famous last words.
I'll, I'll show you guys some photos. If you see the photos, you'll understand. But it's thick fucking wood, thick, thick, thick. Trees every
Bill,
10. Yeah, it's totally wooded, thick
Nice.
fucking evergreens.
Buffalo Bill Jones, God
And
bless
now,
you, man.
wait to answer your question. The winters get to up to 30 below zero. 3 feet of snowpack will be up there every winter. So I'm going to have supplies to last 3 to 4 months at least before winter hits. It's going to be rough. It's going to be really rough.
Come on, man. You
Yep.
know better than that. You got to
Where you
start
going,
using
Buffalo Bill?
traps. Yeah, you got to use traps. You got to get you a good 45-70. A good
Oh, I
rifle.
got all that. Yeah. But I'm just saying, as far as supplies, they're going to have to last all winter. You can't be going out every 2 weeks to the store
Yeah,
with
yeah.
three.
During the winter, you got to save your meat in the
Yeah.
little storage house, and you got to put bear traps out because the bears they will come in the winter and try to get your
Another
meat
picture of it.
you had saved up. They
No,
can smell.
dude, you can't trap grizzly. There's
No, you
grizzly
gotta.
there.
No,
No.
they'll take off with the trap, and that's the thing. It's a bear trap, and then what they'll do, they'll take off
Here
with
you
it,
go,
and they'll
Bruce.
die. Yeah, they'll die nearby, bleeding out. But
That's
you
gypsum
get your
weed.
trap back. But you got your food. See, that's the thing. They're trying to take your food from you.
Yeah,
You
you
just
kill a
shoot the
grizzly bear,
fucking
you
grizzly.
got a whole lot of food.
No, you just shoot the fucking grizzly, man. You don't set traps.
No, he bleeds out for you. All you got to do is follow the blood trail, and then when he gets hits the bear trap coming after your food, and then he runs off because he's in pain. He's leaving a blood trail all the way to where he's gonna die. You
Yeah,
follow the blood trail, you clean the grizzly bear. You got yourself a nice rug or a big ass coat, and then
yeah,
A big ass
got
coat.
and you got a
yeah, baby.
winter's worth of meat.
Yep. And then
Man,
Miriam and we can have a nice big fire and lay on the bear rug and relax.
That was coming.
There won't be no relaxing.
Yeah, Bruce.
With Miriam, how can you help it? I mean, good
Where
God.
Bruce is Tanya. Bruce will be all over getting Tanya down there. It's cold here too. You can come here.
Tanya's so precious. It's insane.
Yeah, sorry, Bruce. I just had to put that in.
yeah. Why the hell not, right?
Yeah.
As long as she's happy. As long as she's happy, man.
That's right.
And Tanya's like a sister. You know what I mean? I mean, just.
No, Tanya's too young for me, man. I'm old enough to be her granddaddy almost.
God made her. Yeah, but yeah, I'm 50 years old, and there's still like 18, 19, 20-year-old girls here, like trying to
She's
hit me up.
42. She's 42, or I don't think she's had a birthday yet. She ain't that young. She ain't that.
Crack. Yeah, I'm not, but I've been here 7 years, so.
Yeah. Only thing that's got me worried about Tanya is that guys, we need to pray for her, man.
Buffalo Bill says, "Hey, you idiots! Bears hibernate in the winter."
Yeah, but the female bears hibernate all the winter. The male bears go out.
Hey,
Yeah, the male bears go out.
a lot of people don't know. Here's one thing a lot of people don't know. In a warm spell, that might only last a week. In the middle of fucking winter, if it warms up above freezing, bears will come out for a fucking snack and go right back to hibernation again.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah, and they've been known to fucking kill any person around, anything, raid
Yeah.
a house for food, go
they're
right
cranky
back.
because they got woke up.
And then they go right
Come
back
out.
to hibernation. This is in the middle of winter. Okay, in the middle of winter, they can wake up and go out and grab food and go right back to hibernation for the rest of the winter.
Wow.
Yeah, I've studied this shit, man.
Especially the male bears. They can get furious, man.
Yep.
They'll attack
It,
houses and stuff. Oh my
yeah, I
god.
make a nice midnight snack for a grizzly. Midnight snack. Then he goes right back to bed.
Yeah, you have better have a sword or a rebar,
Oh,
or a
fuck
good
that.
luck.
Jimmy Bean.
Dude.
Jimmy Bean. Can you say AR-15?
Well, yeah, that works, but while you're walking on the trail,
Yeah,
yeah. So you're in a different culture there, man. And I'm
we're
like,
fighting hand to hand, that kind of stuff. It's like,
Well, I gotta. Okay, y'all want to do show and tell? Let's do show and tell. I'll be right back.
come on, really? Don't even try to make me jealous. Oh, Florida, man, come on, bro. That's beautiful. He's showing us some 30-year-old photos of cars. They might not be 30 years old. I mean, I've seen some.
Yeah, no, those were. Yeah, those were.
and
I'm
then the
fine with
cars are
Cadillac.
30 years old. Yeah, this is not the cars.
I've seen some really nice older cars.
I had
here.
them in 88 and 89 and 90.
Nice.
I got.
Well, I've seen here recently. I've seen some really nice hot rods here in Honduras. Man.
I got a
It
nice
seems
truck.
like all the super rich guys are coming down here to Honduras, or their children are, and that's Honduras, Nicaragua,
Well,
Costa
it's where
Rica.
their money can buy clout. Their money buys protection and money buys clout.
Yeah, I'll be kicking a lot of ass pretty soon. Believe me.
All right, Jimmy Beam, here you go, sir. Here's your spearhead. All right. It's got a. See if I can show it. See, it's hollow.
I still ain't
got a-
heard nobody
goes
tell me
on
how
the-
much they matter.
Sorry about the stick.
Could be
Spearhead.
could be.
You just cut you a wooden shaft and jam it into that hollow end right there.
Yeah, I can see it.
See, it's
I don't see
hollow.
that.
Just one more follower. Hey, I'll sub you, man. If I was on.
My stream is lagging a lot, guys. I'm sorry.
Jimmy, can you
Okay.
see that?
I have to wait a minute for the image to.
Yeah, that's right. His video is like delayed.
In other
Yeah.
words, this is the fucking grizzly bear sticker right here, sir. I'm all set.
Okay. As long as you're taking care of me, that's all I care about.
You see
Because
it,
grizzly
right?
bear, you work with logic. A grizzly bear works with DNA, works with it's just basic.
And this
You know?
thing is heavy. You cannot bend. It's like a 1/4 inch thick, heavy steel.
Hey,
Oh.
Troy,
Later, Froggy.
I want to address this guy, this new guy in Troy, with the stupid. But anyway, he's asking what our opinion on Black Lives Matter is. I don't
Yeah,
have an opinion on
Black
communist
Lives Matter.
revolutionaries. I won't even talk about communist revolutionaries. So, yeah. Yeah.
That's youth brigade. Youth brigade. And once you understand youth brigade, you understand Black Lives Matter.
Yep.
Still
That's
ain't heard
where.
nobody tell me how much they matter.
No,
Yeah.
it was Youth Brigade. It was his the Hitler kid thing he started, just like he brought in a
Hitler, Stalin, and Mao, all three had youth brigades,
yep.
and it would. Oh, and
They
you
should be able
see
to
it.
tell us
You
how
see
much
it clear as
water.
day. You see it clear as day. The judges
Yeah.
don't prosecute them. The hospital. Wait a minute, and even the police back up and let them do what they want. I mean, come on.
Well, only in the compliance areas, Democrat cities and stuff like that, where they have control, where
See,
they
this is
don't
what
have
we had before phones.
answering to the people. They have police commissioners instead of sheriffs.
This is what we had before phones.
Yeah, before phones was letters.
What is that, Florida? A bag full of what?
Letters.
Foot pictures.
Oh
Oh,
yeah. Hell, man.
Once I get my wife straight and she's taking care of my kids, my ass is coming up there to the United States, and there ain't nothing that can stop one of us. I mean, come on. Every man in my family, special forces, Delta Force, Navy SEALs. I'm special operations. And come on, okay?
you get the kids established with your Matreon, and you come up here and get geared up.
Yeah. Once my kids are taken care of, boom, baby. These
Yeah.
fuckers. I'm sorry, man. Sorry, but no, no. The only thing that has me waiting right now as an oracle is that there are 37 um, cloning facilities in the world right now. You think that this Hillary Clinton? You think she's real? How she's falling over and shit? She can't even freaking talk. You think Joe Biden is real? That he can't even talk. He can't even. I mean, come on, dude. They're clones. God.
Yeah, Jimmy
So
Beam. You remember Hillary Clinton with that moo on, and there was a box strapped to her back. You could see the corners of the
yeah,
box.
Yeah.
What
yeah.
the fuck was that shit? A
Yeah.
box
Like a
strapped to
brace.
your back?
He was injecting medical. All right, whatever, man. She was injecting medicine. I mean, every minute it injects another medicine to make sure that she can talk. Come on.
Yeah, I copy you. I copy. Jimmy Beam, you can't see the video. Can you see me?
What video are we looking at? I see your flag.
All
I
right,
see
look,
Florida. I see Bill.
look. Here's my bear sticker.
He's holding up a knife right now,
No, it's a spearhead.
a spearhead.
Yeah,
Oh, well,
that's
hold
what I got.
on. In another minute, it'll come up and I'll see it. Okay.
That's what I
Nobody-
got for a grit. All you got to do is chop down a pole, a wooden pole, and jam it in this hollow tube at the end. And then you
No,
got how long you want an 8 foot, 6 foot long spearhead. It's solid steel, welded. It's on. It's fucking $35. It's heavy duty,
What
man.
the hell was that, Florida?
You didn't
that's
see it? You couldn't
why
see it?
This ain't a
just
knife.
got
This is a
all
spearhead.
these teeth right here, and you got the holes right here. That way you can wrap
Yeah,
uh,
mash it to a point.
cord
Right,
around to a bar to a and look.
right. I got the
All the 550 cord you need to wrap it
right.
up. You got your weapon. This is solid. I mean, all the way down to the bottom.
I'm telling you, man. I got it, Jimmy Beam. I'm all about survival. Trust me. I'm a
Sir,
woodsman.
there you go.
Slave.
There you go. Nice, brother. I'm
Hey,
proud of
Hey,
you,
it
man.
was cool chatting to people today.
Hey,
I
look
talked
at
to
this.
Alice,
See it?
Froggy.
It's show and tell for you, man. And you can't even see it. Jimmy Beam, do you
Yeah.
see it?
Hey, Canoes.
That's pretty
Hey, I
nice.
just got on
That is
Facebook,
nice.
so I'm going to have to find y'all.
You see it, Jimmy
That-
Beam?
yes, sir. I sure do.
All right.
Double
That's my
A's, really nice.
that-
It looks like a lightweight pilot as can be. That's got to be 660 or
Oh,
690.
Troy, drop a link for Troy, man.
All right.
stainless steel.
You want me to drop out?
No, don't have to. We can get up to like 9 people in here now.
It's like 440. It's 440
Okay.
stainless steel.
Okay, 440. That's what mine is. It's made for the lower leg. That way, if you get shot, you can just pull it out and manage. You know.
Okay. Okay, here's all we got rules here for all you people that aren't regularly here.
Gotta wear
The
a
number
mask.
one rule. What's my number one rule, guys?
Wear a mask.
Don't be a dick. Right.
But it's
Okay.
okay if I have a dick, right?
Right. Don't be a dick. Number
Alright.
Leave it laying around where somebody can kick it.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
no
Let me-
personal attacks. Yeah, no
Let me-
personal attacks, no stereotype attacks, and no nudity on the camera. All
Try not
right.
to slam it in the door either.
Yeah.
You know, sliding doors at Walmart.
And rule number 3: don't hit the red button. It's gonna fail you.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay.
just be
Yeah, you take
respectful,
a real good look, buddy. All right.
and you'll have to be on camera. You have to have your picture on there for us to bring you up on the screen. That's not even our rules. But the other thing is before you come up on screen, please mute the channel that you're watching the show on. Okay.
Yeah.
Before you come on screen.
Use earbuds. Use headphones and turn your speaker off. Use headphones.
Well, you can also just mute the page that you're coming from, if it's Twitch or YouTube or Mixer or whatever. You can mute that page and then into the StreamYard studio.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah.
Just a quick question. Is my speaker messing with the feedback?
No,
'Cause I got
Not here.
okay. I got the speaker way over here. Okay.
it's
good.
it's not causing a problem right now.
Sounds
Okay,
great.
good
here.
deal, bro. Good deal, bro.
All right, Canoes, do you want to play catch on this? I'm gonna bring him on. All right, here we go. I'll bring him up.
Hey,
Hey,
how's it
all
going?
right.
How's it going, guys?
Troy.
How's it going?
As
Hey,
you can
man.
guess, I'm not exactly American, but I'd like your opinions on a few things.
Sure.
Do-
Well, we love
do you-
being free.
Oh yeah. Okay, so you said that you don't stand with Black Lives Matter. Why is that?
Why is that? Because they've already avowed that they hate this country. They want to tear this system apart. They
What do
wanna
you think
destroy
about the
our
system they want
history
to tear
and-
apart?
Yeah, they want to destroy our history, and well, we kind of like our history.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's not about racist anything. It's history.
Okay.
It's
Can
the
I-
truth.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
If I was to fly a Viet Cong flag in America, would that be acceptable? I assume you guys know who the Viet Cong are.
I don't know. I guess that's your choice. You wanna
if I
fly
was-
that
If I
flag.
was to fly a Iraqi flag and
What
say
do you
that
mean
this is my
by-
heritage, or
what-
a Al Qaeda flag,
Troy, what do you mean by acceptable?
do you
Right.
think I could call that my heritage? And
Sure,
that
you can
be
call it whatever you want.
if I
If
say
you're
if
on
I
your own
flew
property,
let's go like more serious. Let's say if I flew an Al Qaeda flag, like I put Al Qaeda stickers on the back of my
What
trucks.
do you mean by acceptable?
can do that
Would you
whatever
have
you want on
would
your
you have a
property.
problem with that?
Okay. Guys, hold on a second. If it is something out of action that are constructive and loving for humanity,
Mhm.
or destructive and dominant, okay, there's a big difference between the two. Okay, so Islam is very dominant. Okay.
Yeah. So let me get to the point that I was trying to get to. The point that I was trying to get to is that I think flying the Confederate flag is anti-American because America beat the Confederates, and if you beat somebody in a war, for you to sit there and say I'm Confederate and I'm a proud American, it's kind of counterintuitive.
You
right?
have a good point, Troy, because there should be no hyphenated Americans. Like you shouldn't be able to say like I'm an
Understand?
African American or I'm an Irish American or I'm a Mexican American. That shit don't fly here. We're all
You're either
Americans.
American or you're not. You either love this country or
Right.
you don't.
Sit
I
your ass
understand.
down.
No,
Right.
listen, guys. I understand. I understand what he's saying. Okay, so you have this painted history of the Confederate flag,
Hmm.
and you believe that it stands for dominance, but it doesn't.
Well,
No,
It
it
stood.
wasn't about slavery.
yeah, but the Confederacy was only around for 4 years, right?
It wasn't
Yeah,
about the Confederacy was only the separation of the southern states from the northern states because the
Yeah, but
government, the northern states wanted to
yeah,
capitalize their public
mhm,
lands and collateral for the loans to the crown.
yeah,
Okay,
the
um,
crown.
that's why the
You
but
Civil War started. It
but
wasn't
but
about
as
slavery.
as a
Slavery
group,
was
they
just
only
another.
stood for 4 years, correct?
Slavery was a whole. The only reason slavery was an issue is because it was the means of production for the South
Hmm.
and the North. The North had slaves too, but they didn't go after those people.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, so this wasn't about race. The
yeah. Mhm.
slavery issue came up in separation after and during the war. Is where that was. They were doing it to knock out the production capabilities of the Southern states.
Was the division, the divide and conquer. That's what it was. It was the division. Divide and conquer. That's the strategy of war, and that's exactly what they did to it. And
It
it took
wasn't
over.
that they were traitors to the American idea.
Oh,
That's not what the Confederacy was about. Now, I'm
hmm,
not either. I'm from Missouri, and Missouri
yeah,
told everybody kiss our ass.
hmm,
Yeah,
We weren't part of the Civil War. We were the only neutral state on the map.
Tennessee did about the same thing too. But see,
Yeah.
Troy,
yeah.
what you gotta
Texas, man.
understand, you can fly whatever flag you want in America.
Yeah.
And
You
You
can
have the
fly wherever
freedom
you
of
want on
speech
your
and
property.
expression.
oh, hold on, let me just say a couple things here real quick. You can fly any flag you want in America, but see, a
Yeah.
flag, the original use in the term is it's a standard, and it goes all the way back to biblical times. It means what you stand for. So you can stick a communist flag from Viet Cong or whatever out the tailpipe of your fucking Uber
Yeah.
car. And I won't give a shit. But if you build a fucking fort and put guns all around it and cannons and fly that motherfucking standard, I'm gonna have a problem. All right.
okay. So here, Bruce,
Yeah,
look here.
it is
Well,
against
what,
your idea.
if you're threatening other people? Here's the main thing about the American way. Okay,
Hmm.
okay. When you really boil down to it, we want our freedom. We want our rights to what we want to do. Our pursuit of happiness.
Yeah.
Okay, we want life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That's what our promise is.
Or
It's
God given
it's
right.
that individual for that individual. And as long as you're not violating somebody else or somebody else's property or damaging them or their property, you can pretty much do what you want to do here.
Yep.
Right.
Okay,
But
but as soon as you start making it somebody else's problem, but
yeah.
here's Jimmy. We'll do one more second, one more point. As soon as you make it somebody else's problem, and then you force somebody else to go against their own will to do your deed or do your belief or whatever the hell, you're trying to force that on somebody else. That's where we draw the line.
Yeah,
That's it.
I
That's
get
it.
that.
That's it.
Well said.
And,
Well said.
and Black Lives Matter have stated, their original founders have stated that they're about doing away with the American system of capitalism. They're about doing away with the law, the police. It's
They want
anarchy.
anarchy.
It's anarchy. It has nothing to do with racism and all this shit about, some dude got strangled to death. No, it's not about that.
Okay, the main reason for the anarchy thing, Bruce, I'm just going to interrupt you
Yeah,
here for a moment.
go ahead.
The main thing about the anarchy deal is it's all the beginning step of the socialist model. You have to have order out of chaos. You have to bring order to the chaos, but you have to bring about chaos first.
Hmm.
You just
Uh,
pulled the beginning out of the grenade right there. That is a perfect analogy. You don't mess with something that is perfect. I mean, come on.
Would you say the American system is
Your
perfect?
original. Okay, listen, brother. Your
It's it
original
it is
father
perfect.
is called Abraham, and Abraham said, "Treat people the way you want to be treated," and it's as simple as that.
Right.
And everybody tries to complicate things, and they try to say, "Oh, but this, oh, but that, oh, but this," excuses, excuses. Oh, I'm a victim. Oh, come on, dude.
Hey,
Come
Troy.
on.
Troy. I would
Yeah.
say it's as close to perfect as humans have ever come to a free and open society.
Would
Okay.
you realistically call it free though?
The problem is it's being operated by imperfect humans.
If you can
Yeah.
go out there and dig a hole and take a shit in the yard, you're free, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what about the fact
Cat
that
baby. Yeah, cat hole is what it's called. There you go.
Hey,
As long
I'm
as
just
you own the
curious what
yard, you're
area.
good.
Just curious what area he's from.
Yeah, where
who,
are you
me?
from? Troy.
I'm actually from the UK.
More racist
Okay.
bullshit.
Yeah, I'm from England.
Cool.
Man,
Cool. We
Uh,
had some people here from England
Man,
from time to
I
time.
really feel sorry for you guys, and I pray for you every day. I pray for England.
Oh, why
Seriously,
the
so?
dubstep though.
I don't. I
my
gave up on
PhD.
England. England
Got some
is
killer
screwed the
dubstep.
fucking pooch, man. There is
I
no England anymore. You
my
people run away with guns. You're fucked. All you got is pitchforks and torches. Good luck.
I mean,
Oh,
realistically speaking, I'd say England has some freedoms that certain states in America don't have. Some states in America have curfews. In England, I can be out all night if I really want to, but in some states that is a genuine crime. In some states, it's a crime to cross the road when there's not a light. I feel that you guys are restricted, but you don't see it.
Oh no, we see. No, that's just in the Democrat cities. I'm
Yeah,
telling you, that's all. That's where those things are. The Democrats, the Socialist Democrats, they own these cities. They run these cities. They've dominated these cities and they've destroyed these cities like
hey,
Chicago,
Bill,
New York, L.A.,
Bill,
Seattle.
guys, have you noticed that every single news report that comes out is only in a Democratic city? You ever
I mean,
notice that?
Yep.
yeah, but
It's
I would
never
call.
Republican.
Would you call Texas democratic? Not democratic. Yeah, democratic. Would you call
You're
Texas
talking
left
about
wing?
Austin. You're talking about Austin.
No, no,
Austin
no.
is a
I'm
different
talking
beast.
about Texas as a state because, like, according to the technical law in Texas, there is a curfew from 12 until 6.
No,
Like,
when my ass
Well, there
gets
might
back
be.
over
There
there
might be.
on my Harley, Texas is gonna change just like that.
Well, guys, there's a difference between there being a curfew and it being enforced.
Yeah, this is
Man,
news to me.
like that.
The whole state of Texas is under a curfew. I don't believe that shit.
I don't
No.
believe that either. Yeah.
There's people in
Now
Texas
you
that
may
believe
have.
it's a republic still.
I think you might have that in Austin. You might have one of those in Austin or Houston, but you ain't gonna see it out in
No,
Amarillo.
no, not when
would,
I get back home. No,
would
when
you
I get back home with my kids, dude, all that's over. I'm sorry, it's gone.
But you're gonna find those things in Democrat-controlled areas. That's where you're
Mhm.
gonna find them.
Okay, so would you guys agree that in America you have chances to prosper economically?
Sure.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Do you
You
guys
can
feel that
Okay,
you have
do
everything in life?
anything
we're seeing a lot of economical progress, and you have to admit, but all of the owners of the major corporations are in a critical, what do you call it, or they're in agreement with China, and China's trying to take over the world again. Remember, China started out with the Silk Highway, the Silk Road,
right.
and there, I mean, 10 years ago, you buy something, it's either made in Taiwan, Korea, or United States, maybe
And
China. But now you buy something, and where's it made? Made in China. Made in China. I mean, come on.
I don't buy shit no more. I just make it.
I make
Exactly.
stuff, right? Exactly. That's what I do. I mean, I take recovered wood and I build buildings.
Go. Go. Yep.
It gets old real quick.
You gotta see the dynamic. You gotta rise above and see the dynamic, because what uh, we're seeing an economic takeover of the entire world.
Mhm.
That's what it is, and it's freaking making me
But
sick.
here in America, if you've got a skill, let's say you go out, you can work metal. You go out and get a bunch of scrap metal, you go make something. I don't care if it's art or something useful or constructive. And then
Look at this lamp I made.
okay, you have a business.
Look at that lamp.
Period. You don't have to register this and that and all that crazy shit anymore. Just pay your tax.
Yeah, I'm gonna go sell it on the side of the road.
Hey Troy,
There,
have you been,
hey, free market, baby. There you go.
hey
Right.
Troy, have you been in this room before?
I can't see.
No. This is actually my first time. I found you guys on Twitch.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you. for coming.
You can stop at a red light. You can stop at a red light in Houston, Texas, and there's a guy over there selling oranges or
Drink a beer.
mandarin or tamarind, or bananas, and he sell it to you just like that. Boom, boom, boom. You just give him a couple of dollars and gives you the bananas, and you're good to go.
Well, those guys
know,
that
beer
sell
in
those
public.
usually try to sell you like Slim Jims or soda or something.
Yeah, there you go. Cold water or something. I mean,
Right,
come
right.
on.
You see,
Bill,
you guys are seeing this in
you're
a very positive light.
Say
Bill,
what?
You guys
Let
see
me
this in a very positive light. You guys see it as people wanting to sell food on the street corner, but I would see that as them having no other way of making money, and a system that has let them go and doesn't really care for them.
No, the people that the idiots. I mean, that guy, at least the person standing on the corner selling you a banana or a soda or a bottle of water or washing your windshield. He's at least got some initiative out there to earn some money in a legitimate fashion.
I sell persimmons.
Yeah,
Right.
but to me that sounds like an education system failed him.
No,
Well, yeah, well, maybe they didn't.
man, dude, if there's somebody thirsty and you've got a bottle of water to sell, you're meeting his need and you're receiving just
Sure.
compensation. It's supply and demand. Okay.
Well, the point that Troy's bringing up, Bruce, is that he's saying that the education system failed him somehow. I say that
Well,
that's
here-
not necessarily the case. He's got the initiative. He's got he knew enough to stock up on some product, and he's marketing it.
Yep, there you go.
I don't think that's a failure. I think that's initiative. I think that's independent individual initiatives. Okay, the ones that are failed are the ones that drop out and then they turn around to a life of crime, selling drugs or stealing, breaking and entering, and hurting people.
Isn't that just using initiative though? If
I'll
you've
say
got
one
nothing,
word. I will
why
say
not
one
take it?
word. Amen. That's right.
I should
You
add.
got
I should
good sound.
initiative to do the right thing. To earn his way around or earn their way is not a failure. I think that the
You know what
cop.
gets me? You know what gets me, fellas, is that even Abraham, he told you right there, treat people the way you want to be treated. Now, let's pick that apart a little bit. That's exactly what he's doing. He's giving you love. He's supplying something for you so that you will supply something for him. Okay? You treat every person equal. Oh my God. And these idiots that don't understand, they're freaking what do you call it? Psychotic, or something.
Damn it, Troy, I want a banana now.
I do too, man.
Will you
There's these
sell me?
little bananas here. It's called dotted, and they're little bitty like that, but the flavor is super compact.
Troy,
Oh,
will you sell
That
me?
reminds me, I gotta go to the store tomorrow get some more vanilla ice cream because I got bananas and pineapple.
I want to know if Troy will sell me a banana. I'll give you 59 cents for a banana.
I feel my time's
Banana
worth more than
strawberry.
59 cents for a banana.
banana and blueberry. Hey,
gonna
Bill,
deny
banana blueberry.
you're gonna deny me a banana? You don't have one? Well, go out and make yourself industrious and get a banana, and then you can
Yeah.
sell it to me. I'll give you
Yeah, but
59 cents.
that'd be a waste of my time.
Why? You
The,
have
the,
There you go.
here,
Florida.
the
59
trip, the
59
trip,
cents.
That's gonna be my fuel
the
tank.
trip from here to my local shop would take about 20 minutes. So we're gonna call it 40-minute round trip, right?
Oh
So
wow.
we're talking making 56 cents for a round trip of
Yeah.
an hour.
Which isn't 59 cents in English.
Yeah, we're talking
Dude, I'd give you
48
59
pence.
cents to stay
You
there.
gotta overthink everything, right?
I mean, I
I'd give you
value my
59
time. That's
cents
my
to stay.
thing.
Right. It'd be $1 to you, Bruce.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you
Well
a dollar.
Yeah, a dollar still for 40 minutes worth of work
You
is
get
still
to
not
go on a
worth.
bigger
All right,
scale.
Well, you buy more than one banana, Troy.
I'll give you a dollar. Let's
Let him,
negotiate.
let him
Let's
speak.
haggle.
Let him speak. I'm enjoying this. Let him speak.
I
I'm
am.
glad he showed up, man.
I'll
Yeah.
give you a dollar. Okay, let's
Right.
haggle. I'll give you a dollar then.
It's just
All right.
figurative speaking anyway.
Give me 1 second. Let me figure out my hourly rate, and I'll tell you how much it'll have to be.
You got great audio coming through.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think it sounds good. Oh,
Well, what I
Uh,
do here, Troy, let me give you an example.
Go on.
I have been forcibly retired from my career.
Yeah.
I have a master's degree in computer sciences. I have a bachelor's degree in business administration.
Yep.
I have other accolades and certifications as well. But I've been forcibly retired due to a number of different situations. They've left me no way, and they've denied me my disability. So I have no way. You want to talk about a failed system situation? Okay, it's really horrible if you stop and look at it. But you know what? I have skill. I've started. The last few years, I've gone around and I collect up pallets that are waste from industrial
Yeah.
shipping.
Mm-hmm.
they look cool
Okay.
too, man.
And I take those pallets apart and I utilize the wood to make coolers, lawn chairs,
Mm-hmm.
That's some cool shit, man.
Picnic table. Yeah.
It is.
picnic tables, you name it, wishing wells, windmills, that kind of stuff, all kinds of things. And
Dude, I
to
told
include,
somebody
I'm
about
building
those
them,
too.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm building some buildings and a greenhouse with them.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Telling somebody about them, man.
but I turn around and I take and I build these things and I sell them.
Mm-hmm. You see, you have the initiative to go out there and do this, but you're sat there in a system that has taken away your job opportunities. What you have your bachelor's in computer science, which means you probably, we're looking at maybe a $60,000 a year job with that
Oh
kind
yeah,
of.
I was making well over 6 digits.
Christ.
I
Yeah,
was making 6 digits a year.
yeah.
Took my
And
house.
you're
they
still
put me in
happy living
street.
in a system that has done that to you. They
Oh
took away
yeah.
your six-figure salary.
Hey,
Would
you know
really
what?
call
Just like
yourself
stop.
free if they can
Hold on a
tell you
second.
that you can't work?
Wait a second. Wait a second. Why should I consider myself free if I have to sell myself to a corporation? They don't. I don't own myself. They judge and they rule and they run my life.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck how much they pay you. It ain't enough.
I don't know.
It ain't enough to take my life.
I mean,
I watched my brother work at Chrysler for 14 years. He didn't even know his damn kids. He worked 16 hours a day. He had time to go home, sleep, and go back the next day, working 7 days a week. I used to call people, I would tell people about it. I got another brother, but he's a robot for Chrysler. For 14 years, I didn't know my brother.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that ain't free working. They
Okay,
own every minute of his life.
but you
They
just said
took
that
it away
you,
from his
you like.
wife. They took it away from his kids. They took it away from him.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't what? That's a benefit? No, that it ain't enough. There ain't enough money to pay me to work for one of those companies again.
Yeah, I mean, well, you said that you like how America is run.
You're damn right.
You're sat here saying that your your brother was a pretty much an exemplary employee for a company which
Correct.
means he was probably living what is known as like the American dream. He has his job, he has his house, but you just
Oh,
said
no.
that he was not.
No, they put him in the street.
Yeah, so you're happy to live in a society where that's an acceptable outcome,
Oh well,
where
you
his
take
14
advantage.
years of work
You
don't
take
really
hey,
count for
It's worse
anything.
than
hey,
that.
nobody said it's acceptable.
Dude, I've
Okay,
been to prison
but
4
that's what
times
happens. That's what happens. I mean,
right here in
Okay.
this county.
it happens in
Okay,
England
okay,
too.
guys, settle down, settle down. What we're looking at is two ideologies different.
Right. The
Mhm.
different societies, right? And I'm just saying,
I don't think that he can understand exactly the concept that we have here.
I do. I very
Okay,
much.
He's just trying to understand. Yeah. I
you
mean,
know, and I'm hopefully you're not taking offense. I'm not trying to be
No,
offensive.
no, no. I don't take offense to anything. That's not how you
Okay.
debate. That's a very.
good man, good man, good man.
You don't
Okay.
take. You don't have debates and get offended or try get loud and try cut people off. You should really listen to what people are saying.
Exactly. Because you
No,
have
to listen.
go ahead, do your thing, do your thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm
you
just
have to
saying.
take offense. You can't. It's not given.
Yeah.
I like to hear the different perspective. you
Sure,
know,
absolutely.
Right, exactly.
And just
Okay.
try to relate with.
I spent my teenage years in Europe, so I
Yeah.
got a unique perspective on that.
Dude,
Nice.
I chatted with Dallas all day today, man.
Did you?
Okay.
Yeah, it was cool.
And man, I pray for you guys in Europe. Man, especially in England.
Here,
Uh,
so I'll tell you. I'll tell you how my life has gone. I'm actually only young. I'm only 19. Um, I grew up in a decent family. Around the age of 10, we pretty much lost everything to us. Like genuinely everything. So I was put in a position as I was going into college where I really didn't have anything.
Right.
Um, and through genuine determination, I was able to turn that into a job which earns a lot of money. I won't disclose the exact amount, but it's quite a bit.
Right.
And I feel that in America, somebody who was put in the same situation as me that lost everything and really couldn't afford to go to college and couldn't afford transport to college would have never been able to get to the position where I am.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
say that either.
Maybe.
In states,
he's talking about 120 pounds a month.
Maybe.
Or,
you talk-
They do have grants.
they do have grants, and I'm gonna tell you something. I was born here in the state of Missouri, okay, in the United States. My mom and dad split up before I was 3 years old. My
Mhm.
mom married. I was basically me and my brothers grew up like refugees. Okay, we didn't really have family. We didn't have nothing. I was working from the time I was like 10, 11 years old. I started out with
Mhm.
nothing.
but in the
You want
United
to talk about
States,
nothing?
even as a little kid, you can sell stuff and get money.
Yeah, right. There's
Yeah,
mowing
you have
yards.
that opportunity. Yeah.
Okay, so I started out the disadvantaged kid without a family. Okay,
Mhm.
so and now look at me. You know, I turn around and I couldn't. I long story short, all my opportunities were taken away from me because I was a piece of
Mhm.
low life trash as far as the system saw it. I had no family, no nothing. I was just basically orphan, kind of refugee kid. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So, but that didn't stop me. It just emboldened me, and I got I went and joined the service,
Mhm.
and I got my associate's degree in paramedicine. I got
Mhm.
out of the service. I went into business for myself,
Mhm.
restoring cars.
That's
At
where
the
it's
time,
at.
you
Doing
know.
it for
And then
yourself.
when that was over, I turned around. I went back to school for business administration. I got my bachelor's in business administration. Well, due to the VA benefits and some hard work.
Mhm.
I got my associate's degree in business administration. Then I went back to work for myself. You know,
So what I'm hearing here is you had to put your life on the line for your country to care about you.
No, I
no,
don't think they
not.
care
I wouldn't
much.
say that I wouldn't say it like that.
I mean, most American teens that come from a low income household are really pushed into joining the army because it puts you in like it gives you the option to have a free university and a free college. So
I didn't
if
get
your
free
family can't
university and college. No, that didn't happen for me either. I had to earn
At one
everything.
time,
Mhm.
I'd earn everything, and that's you know what it makes me appreciate it that much more.
Mhm.
I'm not kidding. It's like a 16-year-old kid. You know, a lot of them expect to get a car for the 16th birthday.
Mhm.
That's what
Okay,
I'm
you
doing in
you
my life.
gotta,
Ah,
gentlemen, hey, gentlemen, you gotta understand that the military life is a
Mhm.
voluntary life. Okay, you volunteer your own blood, your own life, your own flesh for others. Okay, anything other than that, you're just using it just for advantage,
Mhm.
and you'll never succeed in the military unless you give completely. You basically have to be married to the military. That's your life, humanity.
they
You
will
know,
teach you how to eat. They will teach you how to sleep. They will teach you how to talk.
yep, you're completely given over. I mean, like a
Mhm.
robot. And it's hardly even me as a chemical doctor. I can't even really explain it. Dynamics, and you go all the way to where your level is in the military. And I'll just tell you this: my children each have an ID card, and they are committed. How do you say it? Oh my gosh! Here I am in Central America,
Army
so
brats.
yeah, they're basically army brats. They have access to any base from
Yeah.
Alaska all the way down to Chile, and each commander is obligated to take care of them. You know
Mhm.
I
that's
had one of them.
there,
Right.
there's a reason. There's a reason for that.
But it's not about the country at that point, as far as them taking care of you. It's all about dedication to preserve our way of life.
Yeah, humanity. I
A way of
mean,
life that will get rid of you
you
if you don't
literally
fight
have
for it.
people
I wouldn't
like
take it
Alex
with you.
Jones says. You literally have people who want to kill all of humanity, and you have people who want to preserve humanity. The bottom line, all the way down to the bottom, the thickness of all the gook at the bottom of the swamp.
Life
That's what.
versus death.
Hey,
You guys hear that
hey,
truck?
Jimmy, I want to play devil's advocate with you here. I don't necessarily agree with what I'm about to say, but I want to hear your opinion on this, right? Um, let's imagine that one day you are sat at home and you get torn out of your house, right? The men are all rounded up and executed, right? And the
Look,
only thing that you
good
know
luck.
about these people,
Well,
the
it's
only
kind
thing
of
that you
They
know
won't
about
make it
these
on the
people
property, buddy.
are that they are. Well, realistically speaking, let's put it in a hypothetical here, right? Say you see your whole village get torn down by a foreign nation that is claiming that they're doing it for your freedom, but you see your own family dying, right? Would you fight that nation? Would you fight for what you believe in?
Are you
Would you
kidding?
fight for your way of life?
Dude, I killed 800 men in one night. Okay,
Okay,
come on. And I
so
hardly even fired a gun. The only guns I fired were their guns. I still had all my ammunition and everything, all my grenades and everything. Come on.
so
You
basically,
gotta know, okay, when you were a Greek and you died on the funeral, what the priest asked was, did this man have passion? What is passion? Think about it. Think about what the United States had. Think about China, okay? Remember all of your life, ever since you were little bitty, you never seen China involved in any kind of conflict, any kind of battle, any kind of war. Yet China, the bird flu, the swine flu, H1N1, and you're looking at this flu coming from China right now, pieces of shit motherfuckers. Okay, but then you take a look at the United States, all right? War after war after war after war after war after war after war. We have 7 wars over the past 4 generations. I mean,
mhm.
think
Later,
about it.
Colonel.
What about
Yeah.
the fact that you guys lost to Vietnam? I
Now
mean, you
Vietnam,
can't
Vietnam
claim to be a great nation
big.
when you lost to some people hiding in bushes. You
Yeah,
actually ran away from them.
well,
The fall
well,
of
yeah,
Saigon was actually a
bullshit.
military joke.
Okay,
And
bullshit.
it wasn't
That's when
portrayed
the
like we lost.
cavalry was. That's when the cavalry was created. And then just after that, that's when special forces.
He's talking about Korea. He's talking about Vietnam.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
we didn't know
Well,
until
that's
later.
when
That
special
wasn't a
forces
win
was
lose.
created.
That wasn't a
Now,
win lose situation, and we weren't just fighting North Vietnamese.
Yeah, you was fighting the ideology of communism, but
we were fighting 4 different countries all at one time. That's what it was, and,
Including
and
China.
a lot of people don't know that.
Including
My
China.
dad did 2 tours.
but
Yeah. Well,
it was a military superpower getting taken out by what really
He did
came
get
down to
taken
powers in their case. Well, I would say that when you are caught running from Saigon and there is literally people jumping on helicopters and you are pushing helicopters off the boat to get your troops onto a boat, I'd say that you are losing. If you are running from them,
actually, I know exactly what you're talking about,
Well,
and what it
and
was, guys, what it was. My father was there, and he was one of the first Green Berets.
Mhm.
Uh, he was actually an engineer at the time, and what he explained to me, because I had the same exact question that you're asking right now. Believe me, I went through the whole scenario. Believe me, I had all the questions. And what the deal was, to understand the country and to understand the authority that we have, and the eagle. That's the main point right there. Is the eagle flies above the bear, flies above the dragon, all these other things, and they were getting out of there for other forces to take over. That's what they were doing. They were relocating.
would you call it a relocation if they?
strategic withdrawal.
It was not a strategic withdrawal. That is the biggest lie I've heard all week.
I don't know. I was just saying. I was just making
Yeah,
Right. Okay.
Americans
I
to accept that
want
they
to
did
say
lose the
this.
Vietnam War.
I will ask you this, Troy. UK's got their numbers of defeats too.
Yeah, of course we do.
Yeah. So I
Now,
don't
one
understand.
thing,
A lot
one
of
thing,
Americans are very patriotic when it comes to things like the Vietnam War, but they lost the war.
That was a shitty deal.
now,
Man.
one thing
Yeah,
I
it
can
was. It
say,
was.
one
It was.
thing I can say is that even in the Bible, it says, "Consider the ant." Jesus himself said, "Consider the ant." And where does the ant live? It lives underground. So I will say that Colonel Shin was a very, very intelligent commander. He had tunnels all under the ground, just like the ants do. And he whooped some ass, dude. He really did. I'll say that. A lot of my brothers fell to the ground because of his tactics, and I'll say that. But what they were doing with Cambodia and
Yeah.
Vietnam, what they were doing with the people was just completely inhumane, dude. Inhumane. I don't think humanity will ever understand. Y'all will never understand what was going on in that war. My
I've
father
never
told me,
thought about it.
That is very true. There was a lot of rapes and there was a lot of unnecessary violence and there was a lot of murder. Most of it done by America, but that's besides the point.
dude, they were having sex with 7-year-old girls, dude.
I
I
mean,
mean, come on.
oh, yeah, but there is genuine proof that American generals went into Vietnam villages and raped them and killed them. They
Yeah,
recorded it and took trophies home.
yeah.
I would barely say that your country won that war. And
Mhm.
even if we get rid of the withdrawal battery, if you want to call bullshit on that, I can pull it up on my screen right now for you. If we want to talk about the withdrawal and saying it was tactical, uh, the countries around still fell to communism. I mean, killing more
Yeah,
people, Dallas, doesn't
ima-
necessarily mean that you won a war.
yeah,
We
imagine.
got fucked all the way around on that one, didn't we?
Yeah, I know. Carter went into this thing, and
No,
come
Carter
on,
didn't go
it was
into Vietnam.
completely political. What did he do it for? What were we in
That was
Vietnam?
Iran.
And see,
Yeah.
a lot of this we didn't know at that time, though. I think.
And Cuba, what were we in Cuba for? I mean, that had a little something to do
Yeah.
with Russia, but I mean, come
That was
on.
JFK. Yeah.
It was a distraction, guys. It was a distraction. They're trying to bring
Okay,
No,
so
down.
one
we don't
second.
know.
So
They're
sorry,
trying to
Jim.
bring down the
I just
United
want
States.
I just want to like prove my point here. So I'm going to share my screen for the people in chat that says that I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, let me see. Can
Get
you
it
guys
up,
see
bro.
my screen?
Nah, hold
I'm
on.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, right. So can we see this? The Mile Massacre?
I don't. I don't see nothing.
Actually, I can link it into
There we
chat.
go. There we go.
Let me just put it into private chat so you guys can read this as
Okay.
well if you'd like. So here's the Mile Massacre.
It was a big distraction.
So the Mile Massacre was a massacre that Americans like did against a village in Vietnam, where they went in and they was looking for the men, but as it was a Thursday, the men was all at the markets, as was normally done in Vietnam, and because they didn't find the men, they decided just to kill the village, which I guess in war they was the enemy. You can kill them, but instead of just killing them, they decided it was acceptable to rape and torture the women, and literally line them up and murder children in front of their parents. You guys can look into the Mile massacre if you guys would like to.
That's fucked up.
Hey, there are some sick people out there, dude.
I'm
Yeah,
not
but
gonna let
Yeah.
somebody hold that over my head. Like,
I
oh,
mean, it's
shit.
not something to be held over your head, but I mean, the guy in chat says that I was lying when I was talking about Americans killing people in the war unnecessarily.
No, you better
There's been
take
some
a look at what
heinous
Yes.
things.
United Nations troops, UN troops. Look how they treat people when they go into a country. UN troops, boy, they are ugly. Oh my god.
I'm currently being called in chat a American hater and a troll, which I think is very funny because I'm probably more capitalist than anyone in here. I actually
No,
believe there's no need for anything.
Well, I'm
I
not a
don't
capitalist.
exactly
I'm a free
classify.
marketeer.
Hold on a second. I don't exactly classify you as a troll. You're
Yeah.
actually a
Yeah, don't take it personally.
very
Yeah.
educated, very educated
Yep.
person.
And I
And you're
actually do.
talking,
I appreciate the debate. I really do.
Of course.
yeah, really. And
You're smart as shit, man.
you're right. But you need to take a look at UN also. Now look at the Mongols, look at the Chinese, look at the Japanese, look at every war that's ever happened, and you'll
Marco
see what
Polo.
Mhm.
war is like taking off the chains off of your soul, and people just get possessed by demons, man. I mean, it's insane. That's why you have Valkyries, like me. That's why you have Oracle that control battle. No, every colonel will listen to me.
Mhm.
He's Lord God help.
Here.
What is it that
Yeah,
you do, Jimmy?
Let's see.
I'm spec
Me too,
off.
battery. Yeah.
Your
Me
spec
too, man.
ops. And for really stoned is also spec ops.
No.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
Oh,
No.
literally,
No,
literally.
that's Florida.
Dude, I ain't done. I'm a sorry ass joker.
No.
No,
Yeah.
literally.
Sorry.
Department of
I have
Defense,
zero
Special
responsibility.
Operations, Joseph Turner.
That's
My
cool.
choice.
But I'm SOCOM, so I'm dedicated to Southern Command here in South America.
Yeah. Okay. What's some questions you guys have for me? Let's talk some British since you guys think that Britain's gone down this year.
Well,
Okay,
you
Britain. Oh my gosh, man! I pray for y'all so much over there. I really
Well,
do.
the you can't even fly. Well, have you guys gotten? Are you able to fly St. George's flag even?
I mean, I don't see why you'd want to.
See,
But,
that's
How
what
much
I'm
are
saying. No
cigarettes?
pride. No pride.
yeah,
Uh,
but I mean, can you
that's
really
you've
find
lost.
pride? Go
You've
on.
lost the community. You lost your heritage.
I'd barely call my heritage the genuine rape and mutilation of other countries, but to each their own.
Well, I'm just saying, but it's still
Wait, I got this.
just like the
Somebody said in
Confederate
Twitch chat.
Army, just like the Vietnam War, just like World War One and Two, and all the presidents that have gone before us and the founders. Those are our heritage. Those are the things, whether we like them or not, whether they did good things or bad things, they're part of your heritage.
Let me talk about the thing
What
that
I
the guy said in
see,
Twitch chat
okay,
real quick.
European brother, hold on just a second. What
Go
I
on.
see is that the royal family is taking on a lot of a lot of shame right now,
Oh, nasty
and
stuff.
they're trying to, yeah, they're trying to do what it takes to get rid of that. But they're trying to bring in a United Nations. They're trying to bring in a one world order and be the head of the one world order. That's what I see.
Okay. Just give me 2 seconds to talk to the guy that said something in chat. I can't. I'm gonna call you Min because that's the last bit of your name. I think Tommy Robinson has a lot of good points. I think that necessarily speaking, the EDL movement as it started was probably decent, but I feel it's been hijacked by people that aren't smart enough to know what they're saying, and they kind of lose the whole wanting to defend their country and just turn into blind racists. Tommy Robinson himself, he was arrested in Leeds, which is where I'm from. Funny enough, I was outside of the place where he was arrested when he was arrested. I feel him being arrested was stupid, but that's
Yeah,
what I have to say on Tommy Robinson. He was doing something which I think was good. I think exposing pedophiles is acceptable. There was a reason why he was caught, but yeah.
very acceptable. Yeah, good point.
And going on
Movement got
what Jimmy
hijacked.
was saying, I feel the Queen as a whole has way too much power. I mean, I don't think we need a monarchy. Um, although she does contribute a lot to our economy, she actually puts more in than she takes out. So, I mean, it's just a business move.
Okay, look, what I'm finding right now, my the J6, they
Mhm.
just notified me and told me that you in Europe,
Mhm.
you have a tag on you right now, and
Wow.
somebody is listening. Yeah, the government is listening to you right now.
Hey,
Yeah,
Jim, listen, I do not believe in psychologically ripping somebody apart during a debate. I feel it's very rude and uncalled for.
you don't
But what
understand.
you just said is very delusional. And I can
They're
say it's
about
delusional
to
because
like
my
shut
I
you
Jim, my actual genuine job is I do security. I work in cybersecurity. I work
down. Okay,
with
very,
British banks.
very good. I
What
don't
you
know about
just said comes off as somebody who is like misled a lot, and I get.
no.
That's what I get too.
Yeah, but we
This
know
is a
Jimmy
brand new
don't bullshit.
computer. Okay, this is a brand new computer, and what
Yeah,
I do is take it to the base and they put a foundation on it.
yeah.
And anytime anybody who's in contact with me has
Mhm,
somebody connecting to them,
mhm.
it shows up with a
We
little
gotta
bitty
move over.
window.
Uh-huh.
But
Trees.
it may have been just something I don't know. But just to let you know that it's J6. What do you call it? Cybersecurity. They
Mhm.
put a program on here. Even my phone, dude. I mean, nobody gets into my bank or anything. And somebody tried to hack me 2 times on my phone, and it just completely shut off. I had to restart everything. Yeah, I'm spec ops. I don't do anything without them. They're my boys.
Dude, my
I don't
electric
know
bill was
anything.
$20.
I don't know
It's
anything about this. It just flashed right up and said that while you were talking that somebody was trying to hack you or something like that.
I think,
Like
yeah, Troy, I think what it's getting lost here is
Yeah.
what you're not understanding is yes, all these bad things are all these bad things are happening, but we have the capability to defend ourselves down to the last man.
Mhm.
yeah,
No, We have
And Troy-
we have a right and a duty and uphold our defense at if it takes these. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a gun, a knife, or what have you, we have the ability to utilize these implements in order to defend ourselves.
Mhm.
So there's not going to be a lot of people being rounded up. If somebody comes around here and rounds people up,
There's
there's
gonna be a deal around
people.
it.
There's going to be a lot of dead people all over the place. Okay, it ain't
Troy.
going to happen for long. It
Plus,
ain't
you
going to
got 20 years of living still.
right. We ain't going to be down the street watching this happen and just, oh God, we're next. That ain't how it's going to happen in the United States. That's how it would happen in England. That's how they've taken over the towns with these, bringing in all these African and Muslims and stuff. And they take over whole towns. I've seen it happen. I've had friends that got dislocated and we've never heard from them again.
Mhm. I mean,
Well, it's
necessarily
sweet here,
English
man.
was still
Hey,
on
Troy,
that.
well,
Go on.
You talk like this is all happening in the States and you're immune. I beg to differ. They're doing it to you right now, and you got no choice. So the concept of them coming through and rounding people up and stuff like that, you would have no choice but to run.
Mhm.
Troy,
hey,
come
Troy.
over here and get a taste.
We're
of
gonna
freedom.
be fighting.
Go
Troy.
on. This guy's trying to say hi.
Yeah, welcome to the chat. I
Hey.
really enjoy a intelligent person coming into the chat and giving a nice debate.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Battery.
Welcome.
I didn't know you thought I was intelligent.
Oh, wait, Troy, we like to have fun here, so bear with us.
Yeah,
You
not
got
everything.
20 years of living still yet, dude. Just wait. Life ain't beat you over the head yet, man. Just wait till that shit happens.
Right. It's still the Wild West. We still got a
It's gonna
chance.
suck.
Mhm.
Yeah, come over here and get a taste of freedom, though, man. You see how to really live.
Right.
We have different ideas of freedom. I have economic freedom. You guys have, I don't know, whatever you guys want to call your freedom.
Well-
Amendment freedoms. The right to bear arms, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah.
If you don't live in a
I
city,
can tell you why we got that.
Yeah, you can only imagine what it would be like. You can't really, you know what I mean?
Yeah. See,
You can walk, you
well, you have to
Whatever
understand
you
he's
want.
only seeing the stuff that they report and the stuff that he gets access to, and a lot of this is all just bad news out of Democrat bad cities.
Mm-hmm.
If
Okay,
our military was wiped out one day, we'd still be able to defend this country.
Yeah, we'd still present a fight.
Yeah, there's more guns than there are people. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
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 Definitely more guns at my
Yeah.
place than there are people.
Which is the general rule for anybody not living in a city.
Got that right.
Yeah, there's more people.
Very
who know
restrictive
how
here
to
in the
use
city.
Yeah, and the people who know how to use the guns, those are the ones that are going to be like, yeah, hyperactive, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Jimmy, some of us don't
three
need
screens in the whole house.
It's just the last resort before actual. You know that.
Oh, hey, for our British friend that we have visiting us, there's still what it looks like is a program that's just telling me somebody's trying to hack your computer or something like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Canoe said we lose.
Everything. Yeah, everything that comes through here, everybody that I communicate with has as a filter, and that's really weird. Okay.
And talking about that, we need a go master. Yeah. Where's the go?
Where's the go?
Yes.
I know, right?
Right. We got to do it for Don Bear. Far. Oh.
And I'm ahead of y'all already.
Oh my
Man.
Canoe's chasing down the goat. That's what he's doing. He's chasing down the goat.
Hey, Bill, I went to the creek this morning, man.
That's that
I went
goat.
to the creek on my four-wheeler, and I took some soap with me and a towel, and dude, I bathed in the creek all morning long. It was like 40 minutes at least. It was so
So you
beautiful.
finally took a bath.
Right when you finally
Well,
took
Hey, that's one
usually,
more than I've
usually
taken.
only Sunday. Yeah, usually Sunday is bath day. But today, man, I was in there all day long. I feel great. I'll tell
It's
you
one more
guys.
than I've taken.
man,
Uh,
I took 2 showers today out in the camp shower. Like, man, it was so hot and muggy. I had to wash up. I mean, I just sat underneath that cool water and just let it pour over me. I don't have a creek to. I
I
don't
think, Jimmy, you took twice as many showers as I have.
no, it takes about 20 minutes to get out there, but
Good night, bud.
man, there's this
It
one
was
spot
nice.
where the creek is open like that, and you just dive in. Man, it is fresh, clean water. Comes out. It's a spring, right? And oh, it's
That's where I'd be
beautiful.
hanging out at all day.
Well, I can
Yeah.
always go jump in the river. I got Merrimack is less than 2 miles away.
Shoot, I ain't trying to go nowhere. I'm trying to sit
I tried
right
to
here on my ass. Look out the window.
Oh, he's still
What's out the window?
connected.
Hey.
What's out the window?
He must have a pretty good program because this is like the fourth time.
Radio.
Mhm.
I can barely hear battery.
Yeah,
Sorry
what's
about
up,
that.
Barry?
The radio was on.
Oh, okay.
Battery.
I got 3
Man,
acres of
battery.
swamp battery.
Issue, bro.
I forgot the radio was on.
Yeah,
Right there.
like Canoe says, it's
There's a fan in it now, but
this is our cheers. This is our our pub time.
Mm.
Yeah. We talk about the things that happen, things we're concerned about, and a lot of fun things too. And we try to keep it lighthearted and on a positive scale as much as possible. So
Yeah.
I finally caught y'all.
Hey, you guys know what? There's about 5 miles away from here. There's a place called Aguas Termales. And it's hot waters, is what it's called. It's
hot spring.
called, yeah, volcanic streams. How do you say it?
We got some of
volcanic
those
spring.
Volcanic waters. Yeah, they come up. And it's got sulfur in it, and it smells like
Smells like
you know what I
fart.
mean.
And you,
Yeah,
you don't want to
exactly.
get any lava on your dick.
But oh my god, you get in that water, man. You get in that water, and
Definitely
let the
not.
water just all over you, dude. Sulfur is one of the best.
There you
Hey,
go.
man.
There you go, man.
Man, that goat's screaming tonight.
You guys are crazy, man.
I know, right?
Gang rape by Muslims.
You guys
Yeah,
are crazy.
lava
man.
water, basically. What it is.
Yeah, you get lava on your dick, it's pretty much done.
you just you do a cigarette, you tip the ash off. You might as well just do that with your dick. 'Cause that's all it's gonna do. It's fall off.
Well, you got a constant stream right there with water. It's beautiful, man.
You
Yeah.
still use it to stir
Almost
your
ran the
cocoa.
rim.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, if you're knocking ashes off, you toast, man. It's
If it comes off in
Yeah,
one
no,
piece, you might
stir
be
nothing
safe.
with it.
Put it on a shelf.
take a picture of it, put it on a frame.
You can lacquer it. Maybe it'll last a couple years.
I'll just say this: Florida. I'm just waiting to get your sister out here in these hot waters, and we'll see what happens. All right.
Hey,
There.
well,
It's like shit.
that'd be
There you go.
something now.
This guy wants to whoop my ass, don't he?
What did you say, Troy? What were you saying, Troy?
Sorry, I wasn't trying to say that out loud. I was talking to somebody that was in my room. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay, you got it.
I tell you, I like to have fun, man.
Yeah, no shit, man.
You know what I mean? Not hurting nobody.
No, we're not far off from shedding this evil from our shores, guys.
Yes,
Who you
sir.
got
I got
from?
shut off of my property.
Either shut it off or totally give in to it. Depends on how this election goes.
Oh, there's no question about what's going to happen in this election. Trump gets reelected. There's no question about that.
Yeah.
Unless
I
people get
sent Dallas
complacent
about
and don't
30
vote.
songs.
I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. Nobody
They
wants to
changed-
live in Seattle
They changed the mail-in ballots.
kind of situations. Nobody wants to live in Chicago. Nobody wants to live under the nature of government in New York.
Well, people are leaving New York.
Yeah, by
Their tax
growth.
base is going down.
They've lost 80,000 people in the last 3 months.
And I can't blame them for leaving.
80,000 people have evacuated New York City in the last 3 months.
Just like California.
Yeah.
There are no guns or ammo here.
Right.
3 months.
Wow, God.
Yep.
So, what's your guys' opinion on like drugs and stuff?
Drugs?
I don't
I'm
consider
pretty
cannabis
libertarian on
drugs.
that.
Yeah. You're responsible
consider
for what you
cannabis.
put in your body.
Yep.
Yeah, if you got if you develop a problem because of it, well, you've got a problem.
As long as it doesn't affect somebody else.
Yeah.
I don't condemn nobody. I used to shoot up painkillers. Man.
So I mean, there's
I quit.
Nah.
So I don't condemn nobody for whatever they want to do.
I do my medicinals.
Yeah.
I take vitamins. I'm relatively healthy. I'm still alive. I've died twice, so I learned my lesson and changed my
They
ways.
killed you yet?
And
Twice.
not yet. I was too damn ornery. They didn't want me. I was too fucking mean and for the other one place and not good enough for the other. So they sent me back. I had more work to do. So I gotta make amends or some shit, man.
You
Let's
had some
start with
refining to do.
right.
When I was Troy's age, I got sent to prison for my 3rd time.
Just better
I
things.
went first time when I was 16.
Third time. You said third
And then I
time.
went
You
back on I violated
I've
parole.
had some close calls.
Okay.
Done all that.
What?
Now the third time, what happened?
I got out on like parole for like 4.5 years, and then violated for a couple dirty urines, and right back I went.
No,
Really?
Finished my sentence, 8 years.
Come on. Really?
So I could have got out in 5, but I got caught with weed in there. Got back me up about a year. But
Right.
I rehabilitated myself, but
Next to me, grabbing.
I can't hear you, Battery.
I hate to hear that.
No, it was my mistake, but I learned from it.
Okay.
And that's a good way to look at it. I mean, you realize you made a mistake and don't let it
I
happen
never
again.
hurt anybody, so
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, that's the point.
I hit my head, man. When I was in '87, I got in a car accident. I hit my head. Well, the next year I dug up a grave, thinking I was summoned. It was like I was crazy, man. I swear.
Sorry, can you guys hear that?
Yeah, we
And-
can.
Like a cup.
Oh, I'm
Yeah, I
sorry.
can
I'm
hear
sorry.
Cup and a straw.
I'm cleaning something off my desk. Sorry.
I was listening. I was like, I was
Some
wondering what
cheese.
that. Like,
No,
oh
I-
shit.
Excellent audio.
Perfectly okay.
I thought it was a cheese grater.
Nah, I just got to clean up. I heard you guys were getting fucked up, so let's get fucked up, right?
Yeah,
I wish. Man, I wish.
we just kicking
Can I
the goat.
join in with that?
Oh, by the way, that's all brought to you by SausageGravyBiscuitFarms.com.
Da-da.
Gravy,
I have
biscuit,
never
farm,
touched the stuff.
Well, you need to start battery.
Yep.
That's
Someday.
a really nice. Yeah,
Just give it
Can
away.
I get some chronic disease? Yeah, maybe.
I have a
Just give it
feeling
away.
he's got some growing in
We'll
the
help
corner
you.
of one of those greenhouses he's got in his backyard.
Yeah. We'll help you
They
give it
better
away.
not be.
Yeah, we'll do something with it.
Yeah, I got 7 employees, and
Oh man, don't you
family.
know I'd have?
That's quite a few people that might start growing,
That's yeah. Man.
and I'm not there to watch them. So
Right?
Well, I'll watch it for you.
Yeah. Just put it on an IP camera. Get one of those IP cameras and connect it to your router, and then you can dial it up on your phone anytime you can watch it.
that might be
Looking at the
fun.
buds like this, going, ooh. Look at the hairs on that.
And so,
High-tech redneck entertainment system.
right, there you go. But yeah, that's
Yeah, now
Low-tech is the bug zapper.
that ain't nothing you want, Froggy.
Oh. Can you see this?
You better stick with the natural herb, and now that'll tune you right in.
Hey, Troy, you got rednecks in England?
Pardon?
That
You have
herb will
rednecks
get
in
you
England?
closer to-
No, not really.
You're talking about natural herbs. Okay. What my favorite is
That's a country. Somebody who lives in the country has a farm or ranch.
lime.
Get
I
a
take a little
specific
bit of
herb.
the peel off the lime, and I'll take some ginger root and some lemon leaves, and I boil it all together with some cloves. And in Spanish, you call it clavo de olor, but with some cloves, and you make a tea out of it. And that's your medicine right there.
What
Beautiful,
part of
boy.
England do you live?
That would be better for you, Froggy. That other shit's poison.
yeah, that ain't no good. Ain't nothing but death in that.
Yep.
Detroit. What part of England do you live?
I'm from up north of
Now, I
England.
don't think pot should be drugs. I don't even
I've been
consider
through
it
London.
London's kind of nice.
Well, look, I graduated
It
out
was
of
nice when I
Kent
was there.
with University of Christchurch,
It's been a couple
Christchurch
years.
University.
Hey
I
guys,
can
I
barely
gotta
hear.
get going.
We took that
Hey,
underwater tunnel to Paris.
Yeah, I gotta get going too.
Oh, really?
So
Oh, check it out. Crazy
yeah,
keyboard.
I gotta go to start.
Oh
That's sweet.
shit.
fuck Trump
Oh,
boys.
geez.
We drove
Yeah.
drove from Ireland.
Let's have it on screen.
Yeah, guys, I gotta get going. I gotta get back to bed. I got another long day tomorrow. Thank you all for coming on and,
Yeah, I hear you.
and hanging out with us and being part of the show, man. Thank God for each and every one of you, each and every day. And
Pray for
Uncle
Trump.
Bubba, Dallas, all you guys in chat, Miriam, and everybody. I mean, I don't know everybody out, but God bless you all. And I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Right
They
on.
wanna,
Keep you on the flip side.
Remember to
Later,
pray.
everybody.
Hey, remember to pray for my kids.
you know
Pray
what?
for my kids, man.
And remember, keep Michelle in your prayers too, please.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yes,
Okay.
Hey,
please.
Troy,
keep in your prayers.
I went over to Ireland
Yeah.
and we met up with some people there. We went over to London, then we went down
Later, Froggy.
in that tunnel to France and drove on down to Italy.
Oh, I've
It
gone
was quite an
from
adventure.
London to France a few times.
You guys take care, man.